From Etheridge Stadium in Lamarque, Coug Sportsnet presents to you your Lamarque Cougars as they take on the Kashmere Rams in this, the 2014 home finale. Brandon Williams along with Mike Lockwood, Lewis Perrin Jr., the coach William Sal on the sidelines, and of course, Senior Stacks in the stands. Guys, we have averaged 59 points per game over the last few weeks or so, including 66 last week. This game is probably for the district title because Kashmere is a team that you can't ignore right here. 6-2, but there's a lot of talent on the squad, Lewis.
And there's a lot of size on this squad. We were looking at them out there while they were doing warm-ups. They've got a couple of guys whose numbers aren't showing up that are every bit as big as number 75, and he's listed at 6'2", 320.
That is definitely a lot of size. Coach, early thoughts before we get underway.
Well, guys, I don't want any surprises tonight. These guys are very capable of giving us a game because of their size. And the X factor is that some of the players are out tonight. And I don't know whether it's injury or he's just holding them out. That may make a difference in the game tonight. It may be more competitive than we think. But I'm interested in seeing what's the strategy for tonight. I understand from the coach we're going to use a 3-4 defense. I know he's preparing for the playoffs, but I'm wondering how that's going to affect our defensive play tonight. Not only that, but you also have to be careful. I hear that quarterback, he has jet for feet. So we got to be very careful, watch him, because he has a gigantic line to run behind.
No question about it, Coach. This will be a very interesting game. This is not the same Kashmere team that we rolled over in the bi-district round last year. Make no mistake on that one. We've got a national anthem and then a coin toss, and following that, it's the home finale as your Lamarque Cougars take on the Rams of Houston Kashmere. Coug Sportsnet will be right back. Moments away from kickoff as the Cougars take on the Rams of Kashmere, and for Lamarque, it will be their entire senior class. We will get these guys over the course of the game. Lewis, who do we have for Kashmere?
For Kashmere, we have number 2, and that's their quarterback or their big wide receiver, Joseph Cormier. We have number 8.
Number 3.
I'm sorry, number 3 is Adarian Christie. We've got number 81.
Lewis, I hate to keep correcting that. That's 21, actually, is what I think.
No, that's 81.
That's 81. All right, my fault then. Sorry, go ahead.
Unless they've got the numbers also out of order again, we don't have him either.
Yeah.
Number 70 is what I got also for Kashmere.
And number 70 is Johnny Miller.
And for Lamarque, it is number 2, Demetrius James. Not suiting up this evening. A little banked up, but he will be good to go for playoff time. Number 59, that's going to be Chris Laws, who is returning. Number 79, Taryn Gaines. And number 22, a face that we haven't seen in a while, that's Alan Cooper. He's been banked up for a good part of the season, but it looks like he is healthy and good to go tonight, guys.
I believe he's ready to play football tonight. It's the last home game, and he didn't want the season to end without participating in the last home game. I was going to make a note of our young man that plays on the end. What's his name?
Chris Laws?
Chris Laws. I wanted you to call that name. Guys, he's a man. He's out here. He has a big brace on his leg, but he says he's going to play.
You see it. We can see it down there, that black brace and the pink socks.
Man, that's a baller. I like guys like that if they're injured, don't play. If you're just hurt, get out here and have fun.
Exactly.
The talk is he refused to miss the last home game.
No, you can't blame him.
So we're going to see some great football tonight. These guys are excited, even though it's Kashmere and they may have been underestimated. These guys seem to think it's going to be a great ball game. So I'm looking forward to some great excitement down here on the sideline tonight.
As we are as well up here, Coach. Home finale. We've got one more game that's going to be on Thursday night against Worthing. Final week of the regular season will be a bye. And I am sure that Coach Jackson and the staff will use that to get these kids healed up and ready for the run to Arlington.
And I'm sure everyone was able to see it down on the sideline. Lamarque did win the toss, selected to receive the ball. That's something Coach Jackson has been doing really since, I guess, the second game of the year. He likes getting that offense out there and getting that first blood.
I love that strategy. Hit him in the mouth and make him catch it. That's a great strategy.
It's worked well.
It's worked well indeed for an offense that is averaging, again, well over 50 points over the last few weeks.
Hey, and talk about that defense and how few points.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You know, they tossed a shutout last week against Scarborough.
And only 7 the week before.
Exactly.
I'm excited about that. I heard that Big Play today might be playing quite a bit today on offense. I'm looking forward to seeing that tonight.
Oh, I tell you what, he's been a pleasure to watch the last 2 weeks. Some of Rumble, big boy Rumble.
There's no doubt about it.
And y'all see Mr. Sims, he's down there hugging like he's a superstar, but he's not playing tonight either. But he was our defensive player from the other 2 weeks ago. That's right. He didn't get a chance to interview, but he was really excited about being on television and interviewing, saying how great a game he had.
Back deep for Lamarque is number 24, Daquan Jones, as we await the kickoff for the Rams, and it looks like that is going to be number 3. That's going to be a Darian Christie, and there's a flag already. And
delay of game,
delay
maybe?
Of game. It is a delay of game.
It took them an exceptional amount of long time.
It's just simple. A couple of steps and then kick.
Yeah, you would not think it was difficult.
Right off the gate, they have hurt themselves, and all you're doing is just adding 5 more yards and moving Daquan Jones that much closer.
That is not a good thing to do right now.
It's not, and it's going to be interesting to see whether or not that they will kick directly to him. You've got Datron Cole, number 12, and number 22, Alan Cooper. You know, there's his up guys that are around the 25-yard line.
You call that pick your poison, don't you?
Exactly. No, you might want to kick at Jones, but if you try to kick in the other two, in the direction of the other two, that might not be wise. And we are finally underway, and it's a high kick that is going to be fielded around the 19-yard line by Daquan Jones. Goes 40, 45, short of the 45-yard line. And the Cougars are going to start this with great field position. The ball will be at the 43 to open the contest.
Well, guys, I think it's going to be quite a contest. These Kashmere guys are really fired up down here.
They would love an opportunity to pull off a huge upset. This is one of the games that is one of the more important games when you look at the 4A area in Houston this evening.
Well, this would give them status, I know.
No, there's no doubt about it. They would love nothing more than to come out of here with the win, but they're certainly going to have to earn it, as right now Jalen Williams will get the offense in motion. They'll go out of their base wing set with 2 wide receivers to the far side. 2 men in motion, and that's probably not going to work. Their flag is down, and they will finally call the play dead. But this play was pretty doomed from the outset when you had 2 guys going at the same time.
That should be a dead ball foul there, right?
I think it is a dead ball foul, but what I want to make note of is that the quarterback is giving signals to both sides. He's calling audibles at the line of scrimmage, and the guy from the Kashmere side is talking. I'm thinking that's what caused our running backs to get mixed up a little bit. We had one screaming over the center.
Uh-oh.
And that's a strategy, I guess. The adrenaline is flowing down here.
So I guess
See the shift.
They're going to decline it, so it's not a dead ball.
So
no, it's not a dead ball.
Will be a loss of yardage on that, and it's going to take the Cougars back to the 36-yard line. So that's a loss of 7 on that play. It's going to make it 2nd and 17. So Cougars again will try to go this time, as Daquan Jones will get the sweep, tries to turn the corner, and will not, as that play is stretched out pretty well as he is hit it around the 37-yard line. Good pursuit there by the Rams defense.
Yes, sir. I'm seeing some speed on that defensive side of the ball.
You know, one of the guys at number 76, I don't think we've got a name on him, but he was one of the guys that was around that corner as well. And that is a big kid. And again, as we talked in the outset, that is a big line.
Yes, sir.
That Kashmere is presenting.
Yeah, you're not going to see a whole – I don't think you're going to see Lamarque try and challenge that interior line, as you've got number 75, Malik Moses, and number 77, Kenneth Butler. Combined, these guys are almost 600 pounds.
And they will try to go with Jones again, as he will break a tackle. Cuts back to around the 49, short of midfield. Good yardage on the play, but it's still going to leave the Cougars around 4 yards short of a first down.
Right, Daquan Jones doing what he do. He cut back in the lane that time, but they have a real speedy linebacker, number 35. He came and closed in on him really quick that time.
And the Cougars are going for it here on 4th down. They need about 4
they may see
for the first down. And a lot of movement, and we will see what the call is. It looks like Kashmere jumped.
I was going to say there's not a flag.
There should be a flag somewhere. Kashmere did indeed jump.
Guys, I don't see a flag on the ground.
They're not calling it.
Oh, my goodness.
And Kashmere got themselves a break.
Boy, did they ever.
Yeah, they did get a break on that one because they clearly were offsides, but I believe that he cleared the neutral zone before the ball was snapped.
They got a huge break on that one as the Rams are going to go 1st and 10, and they get the ball at the Lamarque, at midfield. Looked like they would spot at the 49, but at Lamarque, but it's going to be at midfield.
Well, we know this is the adrenaline zone. Once it settles down, don't forget talent rises to the top.
As Adarian Christie, 6-foot senior quarterback, has the Rams in a 4-wide receiver set. He will drop back, has pressure, looking for a man, and he's just going to throw that ball up in the air, and that ball is going to be caught. Somehow lands in the hands of Joshua Linton as that prayer was answered, and the Rams get the break on a catch for 20 yards and a first down.
Guys, Kashmere came to play football tonight. I think the adrenaline is flowing high.
And that is one of the dangers that, when you looked at the district schedule, you thought that, this would probably be a cakewalk. But you have to understand the fact that, this Kashmere team, just like anyone else that comes in here, they're looking to come out and pull an upset because obviously a win in Etheridge is going to increase your stature and your confidence in the same breath.
And at 6-2, it's not a bad record. They're not really looking at this as an upset.
No pushover at all as Christie drops back, throws as an open receiver, and that's going to be Linton again, and he is going to be downfield inside the 15-yard line, spotted at the 14, so a gain of 16 on that play.
Hey, Coach, you should look at them. They're playing on our weakness. In times past, that linebacker zone was really, really weak and soft in there, and they're hitting that same area.
Yeah, I think somebody told them Chris Sims is out as well.
Exactly, and that's the factor that I was about to mention. Chris Sims would have covered and possibly intercepted that ball.
So nonetheless, it is a 1st and 10 for the Rams. They have them on the 15-yard line, 9:38 to go first quarter. Again, they'll go with a 4-wide receiver set, and it'll be Christie calling his own number, and it will get a yard, maybe 2 or so. Tackle made by number 58, Emil Fleming.
Now, guys, as the field gets shorter, defense gets tougher. It's easy with a wide open field to throw down the field and to run, but with this right here, you get to see the quality of the defense.
And right now you see that Coach Jackson has countered size with size because getting his first start is number 72, Marlon Ford. The big freshman is in the middle right now, teamed up with Emil Fleming. Gain of 2, make it 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line. Christie in shotgun, drops back, has pressure, throws over the middle, and that ball's incomplete. Linton had that one, and it would have been a short 6 had he been able to reel that one in.
Number 12 was right there, and he didn't know whether to cover or to look. He's playing the spot where number 2, James, normally plays, and I'm not sure whether he's sure of his coverage in that area.
Yeah, there's going to have to be some quick adjusting in that situation because they dodged the bullet on that. 3rd down and 8. Ball again at the 13-yard line. 8:53 to go first quarter. Kashmere threatening here as they are inside the Cougar 20. Christie back in shotgun, has pressure, throws. Ball is going to be caught. Cut back inside the 5 and a first down. That catch is going to be made by Danielle Glaspie, and the Rams have 1st and goal. Spot that one at the 2-yard line.
Matthew Adams made a touchdown-saving tackle there. A nice open field tackle, too, to bring him down after that game.
And again, guys, it looks like they are attacking the zone of Lamarque, and they are finding huge openings for their receivers.
They're going to have to adjust the linebackers really fast on this one.
1st and goal. Keep an eye out on Christie. He has 6 touchdowns rushing all this season. This time he'll go to Glaspie, and Glaspie's going to be swarmed down. First man on the scene was number 3, Tommy Young, but he got a huge assist, and I do mean huge, from Marlon Ford.
That's going to be a negative 2 yards on that play. We needed that.
That's just what we need, pressure.
Loss of 2 for Glaspie. He'll push it back to the 4-yard line, make it 2nd down and goal.
They do have to keep an eye on his quarterback. He's pretty nifty. He may pull it down and take off.
He is mobile. He has accounted for 21 touchdowns this season for the Rams.
He looks like he's looking for a lane.
It's Christie rolling out. Tries to find a lane. Steps up. Throws. Ball incomplete. Had to throw that one away. Was looking in the direction of the big guy, Cormier. But he did get some pressure in there. Young and Johnson Number 4 also in there getting some heat on him. So third down coming up, and what a huge stop it would be if the Cougars can hold them to 3 or less.
Guys, I don't know if you've noticed during the season, but this is where the Cougars play their best football, in the red zone.
Their backs against the wall here. I mean, this is a great way of slowing down the confidence and the momentum that the Rams have established here on their opening drive here with 7:46 to go here in the first quarter.
I hope they keep an eye on this quarterback. I just have a bad feeling about him.
Glassby in the backfield with Christie. Again, they'll go with their 4 wide set. Christie will drop back, steps, throws. Ball is going to be caught, and that's a touchdown. Same play, and it's the big guy, Joseph Cormier.
They're deep in that linebacker zone, hitting that linebacker zone over and over again.
And guys, that was just a beautifully thrown ball too. There was no way anybody other than Cormier was going to catch that ball.
Not at all. 6'4", 200 pounds. That is a huge target, and if you put that ball right in there, that's pretty difficult for him to get not to get that one.
Guys, am I mistaken, or is this the first time someone scored first on us this year?
No.
No, it's not, but it's the first time in a while that we've seen it, as Christie will get the extra point.
I think Texas City was.
Texas City did,
went
yes.
down, yep.
7:42 to go, first quarter. Guys, we are now officially in a fight as the Rams
sir.
have come up, leading 7-0. Coug Sports Net will be right back. So after that 50-yard drive results in a touchdown for the Rams, it will be Christie set to kick off again. It's Daquan Jones lined up around the 10-yard line. And they will kick a line drive in the direction of Jones at around the 9-yard line. He'll go to the 20, 25 to the 30, and he'll be dragged down and around the 35-yard line. Good return of about 26 yards, and that tackle is made by number 34, George Samuel.
That was a great tackle. That young man that tackled him seemed to have great foot speed. But they may have some people that can match up with our runners.
Oh, you have to think of the fact that, this is a Kashmere team. A lot of athleticism, and you see a lot of that athleticism during the track season as well. And that normally translates pretty well in football in most cases. 1st and 10 for the Cougars, and they will go with Ellis Jones, and Jones is going to pull his way to around the 45-yard line, so a first down on the first carry of the night by Ladarian Ellis Jones.
There you up to the meat of that defense there, Lewis.
That's
I like
it.
that.
That's right. We're starting to do what we do now. We got the 3 great backs in, and they're about to see some football.
Cougars breaking a no huddle as usual as they formally announce the first down, as they'll spot the ball at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10. Williams under center as the Cougs go into their wing set. Man in motion is going to be Cooper, but they'll hand it off to Jones. Jones spinning, breaks a tackle around midfield. He put the thump on someone. Both guys spun around, but Jones gets 5 as the Cougars get the ball at midfield.
Yeah, big number 84, Delman Miller for the Rams met Jones head-to-head, and buddy, I tell you what, that was 2 Rams, buddy. He
no
lost.
doubt.
He lost.
No doubt on that one. Hand up again to Ellis Jones, and Ellis Jones is going to move a pile for a first down to around the 43-yard line. So there's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Just get the ball in the hands of number 6. And in 3 carries, he has moved the Cougars inside Rams territory. Spot the ball at the 43-yard line with 6:45 to go here in the first.
Hey, guys, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Same play 3 times.
Well,
2 first down.
They tried the sweep in that first series.
And a 4th straight carry for Ellis Johnson. He'll find room. It's inside the 40-yard line to around the 39. So pick up a 4 on that play.
Boy, 4 and 5 yards at a pop, guys. That'll work.
That's right. That's what he needs to do. Keep driving the same way, same play.
Again, you talk about that big interior. You look at those guys up the middle for the Rams. A lot of beef, but Lamarque thus far is countering. As you've got Taryn Gaines and also number 56, Ashton Holmes on the same side. So that's a good way to counter that. Handoff's going to be to Allen Cooper, and Cooper's going to try to turn the corner, but he is dragged down. That's a good tackle there by number 7, Joshua Linton.
Number 22, Allen Cooper.
So that's going to be interesting, and the fact that Lamarque has not seen a team this season that has the capability of taking them and matching them around the corner.
Guys, I'm seeing speed. I'm seeing real good speed around the corners. Real good speed.
3rd down and 5 coming up. Ball is going to be spotted at the 39-yard line. And it'll be Richard in motion. It'll be a handoff to Cooper. And Cooper, jackknife forward, looks like he will have enough for the first down.
They got a good first surge there, guys, as they're coming through our as the running backs going through the offensive line.
They're getting some nice holes cleared out in there. Take a look at that offensive line. We talked about 79, Taryn Gaines, 56, Ashton Holmes. I'll take a look at the rest of that unit.
51.
Number 51, that's Devin Billiot.
53.
53, William Tenner. And
57.
57, Miko Garcia. And you've got Corwin Leday at tight end, so he's essentially a sixth lineman with that size. He's lined up to the near side. 1st and 10. Handoff is going to be to Ellis Jones, and he's got room. Breaks the tackle inside the 25 to the 20.
That's what I like. Settle it down, run it right down their throat. They can't stop that line. Big play today, babyface Gaines. And we got Sherlock Holmes over there on the sideline, over on this side, and that man, they are driving these guys down the field.
1st and 10 will be Ellis Jones. Cuts back. He will be stopped after around a gain of 1. Tackle made there, number 54, Aaron Reese amongst the Rams on the stop with 4:54 to go here in the first quarter. 2nd and 8, Cougs again going with a no-huddle set. And it'll be Richard in motion as Williams will move him back. Still plenty of time on the play clock, but 18 seconds in counting. And it'll be Richard again in motion. It'll be a handoff to Ellis Jones, and Jones cuts back in. Still going, carries a man inside the 5.
He
and
took on that.
Ellis Jones hammers his way. 1st and goal, Lamarque.
Hammer is
Guys.
a good word. He took on that linebacker and stood him up and shoved him back.
Hey, guys, babyface Gaines, and number 56 is blowing that hole wide open.
1st and goal for the Cougars. Spot this one inside the 5. Ellis Jones bangs his way in. Did he get the ball in? They're going to say he's down at the 1. That knee went down just before he crossed the goal line. But it is a 2nd down and goal at the 1-yard line, and you can smell the end zone from here.
11th play of this drive now.
Number 56.
And it's going to be Williams. Flag is down. It's unofficially a touchdown, but a flag was down.
Guys, who is number 56?
56, that is going to be Ashton Holmes.
I mean, he's pushing half of the line, defensive line, down the field by himself.
Wait and see what the call is. And
Offsides.
it's going to be offsides.
There we go, guys. Let's have
Declined.
that 5.
And that's going to be
Touchdown.
declining. You can count it officially.
Right.
Touchdown, Lamarque.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown.
That was a power drive,
There
and
you
that
go.
was Coach Jackson and that offense saying, you want to fight?
That's
We're
it,
here.
baby.
You
That's
know,
it.
you had to steal back the momentum, guys, because
That's it.
they took it away from
Yes,
us
sir.
on that botched offside, I think, with the referees. But nonetheless, an impressive drive, guys.
Pedro Rubio, a high snap, and he is still able to get that ball up and give credit
Yeah,
Excellent.
to Jalen
Excellent.
Williams with a heck of a snap and a hold.
Yes, sir. Hey, that drive was a calm down. You're not as good as you think you are. We're going to hit you in the mouth now. That was a great drive by the Lamar Cougars. I told you, adrenaline stops, quality rise to the top. The cream is at the top now. We're going to have a football game.
7-7 is the new score. We are tied here at Etheridge Stadium. 3:51 to go first quarter. Coug Sportsnet will be right back. 7-7 is our score. 11 plays, 65 yards, and it was culminated by the short touchdown run by Jalen Williams, but it was Ladarian Ellis Jones really the story on that drive there as the Rams get the kickoff, and that is going to be Cormier down at around the 34-yard line. And guys, Lewis, it was a heck of a drive, emphatic in the fact that it was all run.
Yeah, they were saying, hey, we're going to keep this up until you show you can stop us, and they weren't able to stop us.
And you know,
At
guys,
least not until we got into the end
I
zone.
talked about him at the break. Our Mr. Rubio, every extra point counts. That'd have been a big difference if it had been 7-6 ball game.
That's
Kudos
right.
go to him as well. We got to include him.
Oh, there's no
on
doubt
putting
about
the
it.
icing on the cake on that drive.
He did, and we're going to need him every drive.
And
Yes,
we'll
sir.
see how this defense responds after getting hit in that opening drive.
Still in the 3-4, correct, Coach?
Still in 3-4. He's still in 3-4.
Rams in their 4 wide receiver set. Christie back.
Number 17
Steps
has
up,
to react.
Has time, has pressure, tries to evade the rush, does. 35, 40. This is what you're concerned about because the kid is mobile and dangerous in an open field as he got the first down.
We almost had death right there.
Emil Fleming put good pressure on him, forced him to make that run. But once he took off, he made good yardage out of
once
it.
he gets past that first wave of defenders, he is a very dangerous player with the football in his hands. He came into the game averaging more than 6 yards per carry.
We'll get some of those defensive linemen here in a bit, guys.
1st and 10, spotted at the 47-yard line. That was a gain of 13 by Christie. Get a 4 wide receiver set. He's got Glassby in the backfield with him. Low snap actually will be the big fullback, 42, and he's going to get stuffed. Tried to give it to Mark Labatt, and the big senior was smashed.
That was a
Emil
great hit.
Fleming in there, as well as DeMarco Guidry.
That's right. Number 50 really smashed him.
At the 3-down lineman, number 50. Emil Fleming, number 53 in there. William Tenner, number 28. Brandon Wade playing an end spot. Take a look at the defensive secondary. Number 12, Datron Cole. Number 9, Matthew Adams there at the corners. Safeties, number 8, Corey Holmes. And at number 3, Tommy Young will get the linebackers in a second on a 2nd down and 11. High snap, Christie back, has pressure. Again, finds the seam, steps up, throws, has a man and a heck of a catch, 1st down, and he finds Joshua Linton again. That's been a combination that has worked wonders for them thus far.
Got to be careful.
He's had to make a couple of circus catches, and he has made them.
And that's number 7. Number 7,
yeah, Linton. And that's the thing. Christie is so dangerous with the football in his hands, and the fact that he is such a good runner, and the fact that he can cause things like that and throw on the run with such effectiveness. 1st and 10 as the ball is spotted at the 30-yard line. 2:29 to go 1st quarter as the Rams drive again. Christie back, has pressure, throws, ball high, incomplete, looking for the running back Glassby.
Guys, they're settling down in those linebackers. You notice those out patterns. They're settling down in the flat zones, and they're looking to open up the middle. The one streak down the middle, but he stopped. Look for the pass down the field in the very near future.
2nd down and 10 coming up at the 30-yard line. 2 minutes, 22 seconds to go 1st quarter. Knotted here at 7 on senior night at Etheridge Stadium. Again, 4 wide receiver set. He's got Labatt in the backfield with Glassby in a slot to the near side. Man in motion is going to be Linton, and he will try to take the sweep, and Linton cuts back and sees nothing but yellow. Probably got a yard or 2 on it, but give Emil Fleming credit as he did a good job of shadowing Linton long enough for the rest of his teammates to come in and record the play.
Yeah, it was Anthony Wright that brought him down, but trust me, it was Emil Fleming that stopped that play.
Right, he didn't want none of number 50. He kept looking and trying to find another way to go.
We'll take a look at those linebackers. Number 21, Donald Caldwell. Number 7, Anthony Wright, as we just mentioned. Also number 4, Gerald Johnson. And number 15, DeMarco Guidry. 3rd down. Christie back, has pressure, steps up, pump fakes, has room, and has the 1st down and a little bit more as he's going to go out of bounds at around the 12-yard line.
And guys, in this type of offense, you got to spy that quarterback constantly because he'll do that all day long.
You're going to have to make that adjustment defensively. That's not something that they've done yet, but you're going to have to because you cannot afford to let a Darian Christie get those kind of seams in situations like that.
But in the 3, that's the weakness of the 3-4 defense. You're leaving that lane open, and you have to because you're covering for the pass. But somebody has to spy the quarterback.
They'll bring Marlon Ford in, big number 72. And right now he's got a timeout, and it is going to be Lamarque. First of the game for them with 1:36 to go 1st quarter. We're tied 7-7. Coug Sports Net will be right back. So after the first timeout by Lamarque, it's going to be a 2nd and 10. Excuse me, 1st and 10 actually for the Rams. Ball spotted at the 14-yard line. And it's going to be Christie trying to call a draw. He is going to get smashed. Good stop there. Number 21, Donald Caldwell.
4-3. You see that? 4-3 is what they need.
And right out the gate, you see the change. So from 3-4 to 4-3, and the result, a huge loss.
All right, now watch out for that quarterback dropping back to pass. Like you said, Coach, you're going to have to spy him because he'll take off and run with it.
Every time.
Loss of 4 on that play as they actually gave him a little more than we thought.
Yeah, if they stay in the 4-3, they shouldn't have a problem.
Labatt down in the backfield again with Christie. As we're inside 1 minute to go here in the 1st quarter. Second and long situation for the Rams.
There it
Christie
goes.
tries to go at the draw, and he doesn't get much of anything. And again, that
Emil
defensive
Fleming.
slip that changed Fleming and Guidry in there
Yep.
as well.
He looks hurt too. He pops back up.
He popped back up, but that's a huge shot that he took.
I think he was
From
a little.
Fleming.
I think he was a little disappointed, really,
All right.
because the lane was there and it closed really fast.
Boy, it closed super fast.
Well, I tell you what, Emil Fleming is just covering up and down that line.
We've mentioned his name now about 3 or 4 times, guys, early in this first quarter.
He has really been a key here defensively, especially on these last few plays as we approach what will be the last play of the first quarter. Linton will go in motion, high snap. Christie's got pressure, steps up, evades one man, still going. We'll just throw that ball up, and that ball is going to be caught. That's a touchdown. Oh, my gosh. Everyone except number 80, Larry Green, gave up on that play, and Green caught the ball in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Ouch.
Guys, that's relaxing. That's relaxing. You can't take these guys lightly.
Just when you were feeling good, it just seemed that the Cougars thought that he was just throwing it away for safety's sake.
Well, that was an outstanding catch. He was
It
reaching
was.
well over the sidelines
He
and
was.
managed
He
to
has.
keep them feet in.
Yeah, you got to say this about his receiving core, guys. They have bailed him out huge. They have made some nice plays here in the first quarter.
And he's made some really good throws.
And he will also be attempting the extra point. High snap, kick is up, kick is on its way, and that kick is going to hook left. But nonetheless, the Rams strike at the end of the first quarter with a second touchdown pass from Christie. End of the first quarter in the books. It is Kashmere 13, Lamarck 7. Coug Sports Net will be right back. Start the second quarter here, and as Lewis Perrin Jr. points out, 116-59 edge offensively for Kashmere in the first quarter as they lead 13-7 on 2 touchdown passes by Darian Christie.
Totally different from last week that we played a great game from start to finish. First quarter, 21 points.
Well, one thing's for certain, there's not going to be a running clock here tonight as Christie kicks it and angles into the direction of Cole at around the 15-yard line. He'll go to the 20, 25, still going, around the 30. He'll carry the pile to around the 40-yard line, so it's a good return,
Good return
for
is right.
Datron Cole.
We got a flag on we got a flag on the field right here.
Late flag. We'll see what the call is.
Look like you may have a few things.
Let's see what the issue is going to be as the officials are huddling up. Again, 13-7 is our score.
And guys, I don't think you're going to see a big panic by the Lamar Cougars.
No,
I
not
think,
at all.
I think they're going to go and do a slow, steady drive because they know third and fourth quarters when we get turned up.
The
And
thing is as well, Coach, not to interrupt you, but the thing is as well, this is, in a sense, kind of a playoff preparation
That's right.
because you're going to see quality teams with more
Exactly.
quality than Kashmere.
That's
Well,
right. And great passing games.
And in all essence, guys, the winner of this game is going to be the district champion.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's true. That's true. And that may be why they're battling so hard.
And see, you need to jockey for that first place spot in the first round.
Yeah. Well,
Exactly. It's definitely, that first place spot is definitely going to be the difference between a better bracket.
They had
a
a
possible
legal
quick
procedure
trick
on that
home.
kickoff call against Kashmere.
Second time tonight, 1st and 10 as Cooper goes in motion. It'll be LaDarian Ellis-Jones has room, has a convoy of blockers in front of him as he moves the ball inside the 45 of Kashmere to around the 44-yard line. As you saw nothing but gold leading the way
guys,
for LaDarian Ellis-Jones.
Did you see the number on the back of that gold jersey leading the way? That was 18. Who is that, Coach?
That's big Corwin
Leday.
Leday. Big play
Big
Leday.
play Leday.
And Ellis-Jones again turns the corner, goes out of bounds and around the 39-yard line. And right now, what Kashmere is doing in the air, Lamarque is doing on the ground.
Guys.
They are pounding away on that Kashmere defense. And you got to think, as you mentioned just a few seconds ago, Coach, that's going to wear on them as the game goes on.
yes, sir. They're going both ways, so you're going to see it real soon.
And it's going to be Daquan Jones on the corner. Tried to break a tackle, but will not be able to. Linton making the stop, and that's going to be about a loss of about 1 on that play.
This
so
is
make
the
it third
first-
down.
Sorry, Brandon. This is the first team I've seen this year, guys, that have shut down the ends like they have.
They have done a good job of containing those ends. On third down, it'll be Ellis-Jones. Tries to cut back.
Oh.
He is stopped LaDarian Ellis-Jones ran into a roadblock in the form of number 73, Joshua Martin, at 6'2", 290. That is not a roadblock that many people are going to run through.
Right. They've adjusted on their side, but the young man behind him is hurt now.
Yeah, we look like we got a man down. We'll go ahead and take a break. 10:48 to go first half. It is Kashmere 13, Lamarck 7. Kook Sports Net will be right back. So after the injury, it's now going to be fourth down, and it's going to be a fourth down, and they will need to get the ball to the 39-yard line. So call it fourth down and 3 for Lamarck. Williams under center has Daquan Jones in motion, and he'll hand off to Ellis-Jones. He'll get that first down easily, and again, that big offensive line just plowed the way. But Darian Ellis-Jones just simply had to just follow the pass. 1st and 10 for the Cougars, as you can spot the ball at the 37-yard line.
I don't think he even need to bow his head.
1st and 10 after a 6-yard run. And again, no huddle, handoff. Ellis-Jones again cuts back, has room, breaks
Look
the
at
tackle,
that cut.
turns the corner to
it.
the 20, inside the 15 to around the 14-yard line, and then you have to love that cut by LaDarian Ellis-Jones.
Holy
Yes,
cow.
sir. One step.
And again, you have to love the fact that that offensive line is, for the most part, 5 or 7 yards upfield, opening the way for Ellis-Jones to move up.
Guys, I'm telling you, that offensive line is backing these big guys up. I don't know what it is. They ate the Wheaties or something.
Gain of 24 on that play, and then
we
sitting
gotta
up to
stop
where
it.
you got timeout. Someone's breathing heavy on the side of Kashmere. Let's go ahead and take the break. 10:06 to go first half. It is Lamarck trailing Kashmere 13-7. Kook Sports Net will be right back. After the timeout, we have got a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard, officially the 14-yard line of Kashmere. As LaDarian Ellis-Jones is the deep back. Cougs go at the wing set. Richard in motion. They'll give it again to Jones, and Jones tries to cut the corner. Does. Cuts back inside the 15, inside the 10, inside the 5. Get it to him. Touchdown, Lamarck.
I love it.
We said it during the break that this was LaDarian Ellis-Jones' night.
Come on,
and
fellas.
he is showing it big time.
Excellent.
One of the more impressive runs we've seen all year, as the Cougars have tied this one up and are Pedro Rubio extra point away from taking the lead.
Guys, that was a touchdown for the highlight reels. I think that was a cut that he didn't know he was going to make. LaDarian Jones is showing out tonight.
But guys, it was Dylan Richard though that made that sprung that free that allowed him to make that cut. That was an outstanding block on the outside.
Kick is up, and the kick is good, and you got
Under
a new
pressure.
score. Pedro Rubio at the extra point, and it is now Lamarck 14, Kashmere 13, 9:58 to go first half. Kook Sports Net will be right back. Took 7 plays, 55 yards, all but one of those carries going to LaDarian Ellis-Jones as he takes it the final 14 for a touchdown to give Lamarck, a 14-13 lead over Kashmere as Rubio has set the kickoff. Kicks it in the direction of Linton and around the 20 as he goes to around the 30, and will be stopped at around the 31-yard line.
All right, guys, let's see the strategy. If he's going back to the flats, or is he going to try to run it up the gut now? I think they softened us in the middle by hitting us on the outside. The little quarterback looked pretty good the last series.
Oh, he's an athlete.
He is. There's no doubt. But the one thing you have to think about with Kashmere is that, they have definitely got the momentum, and they have definitely played well here in the first 14-plus minutes of this contest. But can they keep up this intensity on the road against a team that is so playoff experienced as the Cougars?
Guys, we about to see what the adjustment is. Number 6 is out, and they put number 8 in to see if he can make the adjustment. They have Cooper playing cornerback.
So you've got Cooper matched up over on the near side here. Again, they go with an empty backfield for the first time tonight. Christie back, steps up, has pressure, steps up, and is going to be sacked. And
Caldwell.
again, it's Donald Caldwell with his
Caldwell.
second sack of the night.
All right. Now that was excellent defensive line play that time. Defensive line did a great job.
He got good penetration. The D-line got good penetration and allowed Caldwell to just work his way towards Christie. So second sack of the night for Caldwell, and that will take the Rams back to their 27-yard line, make it second down and 15.
Bringing the pressure, guys.
Yes, sir.
Again, they will go at an empty set. They've got 3 wide receivers over to the far side. Christie in shotgun, steps back, tries to call his own number, and will not go far.
Will not work.
And that was Chris Law's 59 that slowed that play up.
Slowed him down,
and
yep.
allowed number 4, Gerald Johnson, to record the tackle. And right now, you've got to think that the Rams, who've had it easy at times in their first couple of drives, are now realizing that this is becoming pretty difficult trying to do this consistently against this defense.
Well, the Cougars have made adjustment. Number 53 is in the middle. Cooper is at cornerback, and you have Chris Law in at the defensive end.
Got to still keep an eye out for Christie. He is very dangerous in a situation like this. Third down, Christie back, has pressure, tries to avoid it. Steps up, dials it up, goes long, looking. Ball is caught!
Oh, no.
You have got to be kidding me!
No, sir. They tripped over each other.
72-yard touchdown pass as number 21, Danielle Glaspie, hauls it in. We talked about this is the night for Ladarian Ellis-Jones. Guys, thus far, Adarian Christie is putting up a pretty good night of his own.
He just winged it downfield, guys.
He did. He dialed it up and someone answered on the final ring.
They're going to make the 4-3 adjustment. If they don't, the quarterback going to have a hell of a night. I'm telling you, it's going to be a great night for the quarterback because he's getting some pressure but not much pressure.
And Danielle Glaspie, normally their running back, found them in the slot, and he just kept going, caught the ball in full stride, and now they will go for 2.
And, guys, that's not something that just started happening with them.
No, this is a pass-first team as they will throw the ball in the air, and it's going to be incomplete. Looks for the big man Cormier, but unable to get him. But a new score now at 8:14 to go in the first half. It is now Kashmere 19, Lamarque 14. Coug Sports Net will be right back. This has been a game where the scoreboard has been clicking from the outset. We still have 8 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the first half, and it is Kashmere 19, Lamarque 14, following Adarian Christie's third touchdown pass of the night. 72-yard strike to Danielle Glaspie. And guys, you got to think that after being called for twice for illegal procedure on kickoff, they might want to stop doing that one.
Well, I don't think it's having any effect on anybody. So I don't know why they do it.
One of these days they'll kick it.
And that is what Christie will do. Line drive that is going to fall in the direction of Tommy Young, and Young will get tripped up at around the 41-yard line.
I'm sure we'll score, and then they'll get the ball back, but we have to start playing secondary defense.
Yeah, the defense needs to get a play to reestablish momentum. The offense obviously is doing a heck of a job, touchdowns on their last 2 drives, but the defense needs that pick-me-up.
Right. I'm not upset. I'm not upset about the defense itself, but the secondary. And I see now they made adjustment. Ladarian Jones in on offense, but if they make the adjustment, they'll put Ladarian in as safety. And he'll cover it correctly because the secondary is looking in the backfield instead of covering the receivers. And that's how they get burned every time.
1st and 10, they'll spot the ball at the 41-yard line. And it'll be hand up to Ellis-Jones, and Jones is going to plow his way to around the 44-yard line. So a pickup of about 3 on that play as number 42, Mark Labat, was there on the tackle.
And guys, don't this make you hate Cinderella teams? Man, they just have a tendency to just spoil things.
That's all right, though. You got to play these kind of games, Coach.
Yeah, you got to.
There's only so often they're going to find that glass slipper there.
2nd down and 7. And it'll be a handoff to Ellis-Jones, and Ellis-Jones is going to be real close to a first down. They'll get it past midfield.
About a yard shy.
Yeah. Didn't get a very good spot on it either, but they'll still leave them about a yard short of the first down, so make it 3rd down and 1. Cougs again with a no huddle. And it'll be Williams calling his own number. You'll get that one with ease, and they'll move the chains for a Lamarque first down.
Guys, they're hammering on the same side of the defensive line, and seemingly those guys are having no trouble banging down the field.
And this has really come down to, battle of wills, whereas Kashmere has made their living in the air. Lamarque is just using that ground assault to wear down the Rams. Again, it'll be Cooper in motion. It'll be Ellis-Jones working his way inside the 45. He'll get the ball to around the 42-yard line.
Guys, I love this offense. Lamarque is running an unbalanced line to this side of the field. And, man, they are pushing like a choo-choo train.
Pick up a 5 on that carry.
They've added number 79 to this side of the ball.
Exactly. Well, the hot spot is normally where Taryn Gaines is. And Ashton Holmes is normally right out by him. And it'll be a handoff again to Ellis Jones, and Ellis Jones will get past the 40 to around the 39-yard line. Got jackknife there, tackle made by number 35. Not on the roster. We'll see if we can get his name in there at some point. But it's going to leave the Cougars about 2, maybe 3 yards short of a first down. 6:26 to go first half. Williams under center. And he will just simply hand it off to Ellis Jones, and Ellis Jones will get the first down. He got thumped.
Yeah, he got thumped all right, but I guarantee you, though, he's still running hard, guys.
Yes, he is.
He'll get himself back up.
Yeah, he got tagged a little bit on that play.
Yeah,
he got hit pretty
stung.
good.
Yeah, he got stung, and he is going to go out. He's going to go out, and he will be replaced by Tommy Young. But it will move the chains for first down for Lamarque with 6:03 to go here in the first half.
So he got the wind knocked out of him possibly, guys.
Yeah, that was win.
Well, there was head-to-head contact out there, too.
Yeah, that was a huge hit there. Mr. Daquan Jones is now the deep back. Man in motion is Cooper, and it'll be Daquan Jones trying to turn the corner. And again, they're doing a good job of keeping Jones in check.
Guys, I don't know. Daquan Jones is not running like he was. I don't know if he's injured. But
one thing you might want to consider the fact is, he's a rhythm runner. So if he gets into an early rhythm, he's someone that is very difficult to stop. And right now, that rhythm just obviously is not there for him. Gain of 2 makes it 2nd down and 8 at the 32-yard line. Again, a counter beat to Jones, and he will move the pile forward. Probably his best run of the night right there, as he will get the ball inside the 30 to around the 27, maybe the 26-yard line, depending on the spot.
It's going to be about 2 yards from the first down. This is critical.
3rd and short, and the Cougars have been gold here thus far, as we are at 4 minutes, 49 seconds to go here in the first half. Kashmere leading 19-14, as the Cougars are driving to take the lead for the second time tonight. Again, it'll be Cooper in motion. It'll be Daquan Jones, and he'll get the first down. He almost busted that one.
Boy, the turf monster got him, guys.
Because, that looked like the Daquan Jones we've seen for most of the season. There'll be a pickup of 6, and nonetheless, that's going to move the chains for a first down.
That's going to be a first down, yeah.
They'll spot the ball, first attempt at the twing, and again, Kashmere taking a timeout to get a breather. That no huddle's taking its toll on them, guys.
Yes, sir.
4:25 to go first half. It's Kashmere 19, Lamarque 14. Coug Sports Net will be right back. 1st and 10 for Lamarque at the 20-yard line. Kashmere using its 2nd time out the first half. As we talked to the break, that line of Lamarque has already run 9 plays, and it is showing that it is wearing down the Rams, and it's going to be a handoff, and that is going to be to Daquan Jones, as he'll get about 2, maybe 3 before he is forced out of bounds by Joshua Linton.
We haven't seen that often this year, guys. Daquan Jones being not able to take it upfield.
Well, guys, he's not utilizing the inside lanes. He's kind of stretching it out tonight, and that may be the problem because the defensive line is stretched out really wide.
Irvin, number 25, is in as one of the wings along with Daquan Jones, as Cooper is the deep back. It'll be Irvin. We'll try to get the lead block for Cooper, and Cooper's going to get stuffed as the Rams were able to smell that one immediately. Host of Rams in there, and obviously the big one you see, number 75, Malik Moses, there on the stop. Also number 54, Aaron Reese. So a 3rd down and 8, no gain on that play. So 3rd and 8, so this might be the first time we see the Lamarque team throw tonight. And actually we're going to take a timeout here, 3:18 to go first half. It is Lamarque still trailing Kashmere by a count of 19-14. Coug Sports Net will be right back. So 3rd down and 8 for Lamarque at the Kashmere 18-yard line. 3 minutes, 18 seconds to go first half. Cougs are trailing 19-14.
Ellis Jones back in the game, guys.
Great news to see that, as Cooper and Rashard are on wings, and it's going to be Cooper in motion, and they will call Cooper's number. He turns the corner. He's got room. He's got a touchdown.
Cooper!
Super
Cooper.
That was the play we had been waiting on.
Yes, sir.
As Alan Cooper comes in, an 18-yard touchdown run, and the Cougars regain the lead at 20-19
Guys.
with 3:11 to go in the first half. Guys, did you see the
Yes, sir.
explosive burst?
Looked like he wasn't even touching the ground when he ran the ball. Excellent touchdown. Excellent call.
We've been waiting to call his number, guys.
That's right. Super Cooper.
Rubio here to attempt the extra point. He glided in the end zone. That is the Alan Cooper we've seen for the past 3 years. A flag down.
That's probably offsides, I think, guys.
Looks like it was.
No, we need to stop, dog. We need to stop.
We'll wait and see what the call officially is, but Alan Cooper with an 18-yard touchdown run
Super
has
Cooper.
given the Cougars a 20-19 lead. We'll wait and see what the call is as to whether or not we'll reattempt the extra point.
And that was an excellent decision to go off that side.
Yeah.
Someone called it, said Cooper.
Offsides.
Yep.
Someone called Cooper.
Offsides, that penalty is refused, and you can tack on another point for Pedro Rubio and tack on another point for Lamarque. 3 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the first half. It is Lamarque 21, Kashmere 19. Kook Sports Net will be right back. 3 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the first half. 12 plays, 59 yards. The final 18 of those going by Alan Cooper with a touchdown run that gives the Cougars a 21-19 lead over the Rams. Rubio, high kick short, and it's fielded by Linton as he will get jackknifed at around the 25-yard line. Number 8, Corey Holmes, and he has been a beast on special teams for most of the season, and that was an emphatic hit right there, guys.
Steal that momentum back.
And that is what you need.
That's it. I think it's about time for things to change down here.
It sounds like the sideline's getting a little lively down there, Coach. I love it.
They're getting in that football mood now.
Yes,
that
sir.
touchdown by Cooper got them excited.
Boy, I tell you what, I'm glad Cooper, hopefully he's got that taste in his mouth and he wants to keep on chewing on that bone.
I like the fact that he's playing this cornerback over here. He's playing on the money man, number 80.
Number 8 is going to be Larry Green, who has one of the 3 touchdowns tonight, as Christie will go back in. Empty set.
Yep.
Back to throw. Has pressure. Steps up. Throws again, and that ball is going to be incomplete.
I wouldn't take a play off at all, guys. I tell you.
That's right.
These receivers are grabbing it out of bounds and everything else.
Hey, but you see who's back there. Number 6, Ladarian Jones.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, he knows how to play that safety. Stay behind that receiver.
You got Ellis Jones and you got Cooper
That's
on both
right.
sides on these safeties.
That's right. You got your speed out there. And these guys love football.
Cornerbacks, rather, sorry.
They don't want to come off the field.
No, not at all.
Well, they're seniors tonight, Coach. They're seniors. I mean, it's their last home game.
That's right.
Second down, Christie back. Steps up, has pressure, tries to find a seam, makes the throw, and that is going to be short of first, and that actually should be enough for a first. Catch made by
Well,
number
looking
7,
where they're marking
Linton.
it right now, they're saying it's not going to be
About a
a
yard
little
short. Okay.
Yep.
Tackle made by number 15, Guidry.
Okay, now it's time for the quarterback. He's going to try a quarterback sneak, I guarantee it.
So third down, it'll be about a yard short with 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the first half.
Hey, Coach, is it a sneak if everybody knows about it?
They need to send the heat right
Oh,
now.
there's no doubt it's going to be a sneak. It's one of the rare
Send
times
the heat,
that
send
we
the
have
heat,
seen him
send
under
the heat,
center.
send
Actually,
the
the
heat.
first time tonight we've seen him under center. And I don't know if he got it. On second effort, he still didn't get it.
Nope,
He still did not get it twice. He tried to move forward
Look
and
at
he
that
got
spot.
nothing.
They gave him a very favorable.
That's a terrible spot. Terrible spot.
Wow. That's the spot?
Oh, my goodness.
That's the spot. You're kidding me, right?
No. I'm not kidding you.
I don't even think he made it up to the
He didn't
even
make it to the white line.
He didn't make it to the 35.
No. He never made it to the white line.
He didn't make it to the original line. Ah.
Well, guys.
And he's, oh, well,
Oh, my goodness.
in the continuing series of I'd rather be lucky than good, they've got a first down.
That's okay.
Still 2:21 to go, and if you're the Cougars, if you can keep them out of the end zone here at the end of the first half, it's the kind of momentum that you'll need. Going
That's
into
a
the
horrible
second half.
spot, but that's okay. They got to go over the top.
Ball don't lie. Sooner or later, you'll see that high snap. Pressure coming. Christie. Ball is tipped up in the air. Oh, incomplete. Emil Fleming tipped it up. There are
Now
about
you
2
see
or
it.
3 Cougars
They were
in
all
the
looking.
direction. Oh my gosh.
Hey, guys, they don't want to get these Cougars riled up, buddy.
And that's the thing. You're slowly but surely seeing this defense get fired up.
Hey,
Yeah,
you
they're-
see who they got in there now. They got Chris Laws. They got number 50 in
You've
there.
got Fleming in there. You've
That's
got
right.
Laws. You've got Wade on that defensive
You
line.
got Wright back at linebacker, so
Yeah. You've got Wright. You've got Johnson. You've got Guidry. And
Oh,
also
yeah.
Caldwell at linebacker. Second down and 10 at the 36-yard line. 2:05 to go. Christie back. Pressure coming.
yes, sir.
Fleming not able to get him, and it is going to be Christie sprinting forward a first down. Did he get enough? Looks
No.
like nope. Short. Cougars brought pressure, but Christie again at speed allowed him to avoid the pressure.
That's okay. That's okay. He won't get away every time.
And he will be about 4 yards short of the first down as the clock stopped with 1 minute, 58 seconds to go.
Well, guys,
here
I
in the
think
first
that
half.
that quarterback is going to put an extra $1 in the offering this Sunday. Because he got a blessing that time because he had a host of Cougars chasing him. I'm telling you.
Yes, he did.
Third down and 4. Has Glaspie in the backfield with him.
Dial it up, guys. Dial it up.
4 wide set, Christie back, has pressure, steps up, throws. Ball is going to be, and they say he caught it. And the reception made by Linton, and that's, again, going to be enough to move the chains for a first down.
That's okay. That's okay.
Just simply threw it in a spot where only Linton could catch it.
Just a matter of time before the defensive line get to him.
Good coverage there by number 7, Anthony Wright.
That's what we need. That's the area where they were throwing the ball and getting us the first quarter.
Been a while since we've seen a pick 6. Wouldn't mind seeing one now.
It's
I
coming.
love
it.
I didn't want to say it. It's coming. I didn't want to spoil it.
1 minute, 38 seconds to go first half. Ball is spotted at the 46-yard line. Up Kashmere, down 21-19 to the Cougars. Christie with snap, drops back, has pressure, sidearms
Brings
and
it
throws
again.
ball
Oh!
incomplete. Looking in the direction of number 2,
That's okay.
and that is going to be Joseph Cormier, but good coverage there by Datron Cole.
Hey, guys, the coverage has changed completely in the secondary. And they are covered on every side. You notice the safety was behind the receivers that time. So I think we're going to either see a pick 6 or we're going to see a sack of the quarterback.
Datron Cole actually had a better shot at that ball
He
really
did.
did.
than the receiver.
Second down and 10 coming up. 1:23 to go in the first half. Ball again spotted at the 46-yard line of Kashmere. 4 wide receiver set, 2 to either side, and it is going to be a handoff to Glaspie, and that play is not going to get much. Actually, he got a little more out of it. Looked like that play was going to end with a loss, but he somehow got out of it.
We got a flag back here, guys.
Let's see what the call is going to be as the
It's
clock
in the
stops
area
at
of holding.
106.
No, that's
Nope,
not a
towel.
flag.
No,
Sorry.
that's a towel. Gain of 9 on what looked like could have been about a loss of 3 or 4. As
And
the
that was
clock-
Chris Laws in there that just almost had him in that backfield.
Clock continuing to run with 51 seconds to go in the first half. Rams do have a timeout to work with. 4 wide receiver set. Christie gets it. It'll be a handoff, and it's going to be enough for. No, actually, he
Oh,
goes
no.
backwards. He had a first down, but he went backwards. You can't call forward progress on that, kiddies. And they did. They did not
They
call
did
forward
good.
progress.
They did good.
They did good. Clock will stop now with 26 seconds to go. Fourth down coming up for Kashmere. We'll take a break with them. It's Lamarque 21, Kashmere 19. Coug Sports Net. We'll be right back. Big fourth down and 1 coming up here at the 45-yard line at Lamarque. 26 seconds to go first half.
Yes, sir.
As the Rams now out of timeouts.
We need a big push by the D-line this time. Big push.
Again, they'll go to a 4 wide receiver set. Christie back, rolls out, steps up. He'll just call his own number, and he'll just get enough for the first down and stop the clock with 19 seconds to go. Didn't see the big play, so he just decided to go forward, get enough for the first down, also stop the clock. So at 19 seconds to go in the first half, Kashmere will have the ball at the Lamarque 43-yard line with a 1st and 10.
And guys,
Brandon Wade coming back in the game.
I think he recognized not to run to Chris Law's side of the field.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. Christie back, has pressure, steps up, throws, and again, a reception made by Linton, and it was enough to stop the clock, as it was enough for a first down, so they'll probably get a chance to spike it. They'll have at least one, maybe 2 plays left in them with 8 seconds to go in the first half. Again, got to give credit where credit is due. Their wide receivers, especially Linton, has done a good job of finding seams and getting open here tonight.
And making some absolutely outstanding catches.
Why is the play clock not running,
Did
guys?
somebody call
Stop the
timeout?
clock. No, it stopped the clock with the spike. It was a first down.
Okay,
Yeah, but you
Is
still
there a
got to have
timeout?
but you still got to have the play clock going.
Yeah. No, play clock hasn't moved.
That's
Correct.
what I say. You
Oh,
still got to start
yeah.
the play clock.
Cougars must have called timeout.
Nope, they had an
Nope.
illegal procedure.
No, that will do a change in it all as well.
Oh, okay. That will stop it. You're right.
So the illegal procedure changes everything.
Okay. This is the money play right here.
So we'll put the ball back at the 30.
Number 80 is going to get the ball.
Now the play clock's starting.
Empty backfield for Christie. And we got to stop your play, and the Cougars will use their final timeout, and we'll take it with them. 8 seconds to go first half. It is Lamarque 21, Kashmere 19. Coug Sports Net will be right back. 8 seconds to go first half. What should or could be the final play of the first half coming up, as Darian Christie will have an empty backfield. 3 wide receivers to the far side. Cormier is over there on the far side, 2 to the near. Christie will drop back.
There you
Steps
go.
up.
Skinny post. There it
Looking,
is.
Has pressure. Still looking. Dials it up. Throws the ball up. And the ball is going to be caught.
Called by
Do
number
you
11.
believe that? Number 11. I don't even think we've got this kid on the program, but he caught the touchdown.
And he is not on the program.
Darian Christie with his 4th touchdown of the night. And you have got to imagine Coach Jackson is going to be livid
Yes, sir.
in the locker room. How on earth do you allow that one to happen? Darian Christie is having a heck of a half, guys.
Yes,
Make
he
no
is.
mistake about it. As he will attempt the extra point.
They get the ball for the second half.
They
too, guys.
do.
Yep.
As he will attempt the extra point to give Kashmere a 26-21 lead, and he will convert it. This has been a very entertaining first half,
Yes,
but if
it
you're the
has.
Lamarque Cougars, it's also been a very unnerving first half, especially on the defensive side. It is Kashmere 26, Lamarque 21 going into their intermission. Coug Sports Net will be right back. Enjoy the halftime. Started the second half here at Etheridge Stadium. Home finale for the Cougars for the 2014 season. Not the way they might have envisioned it for the first 24 minutes, as they trail 26-21 to the Rams of Houston Kashmere. Brandon Williams along with Mike Lockwood, Lewis Perrin Jr., the coach, William Sal on the sidelines, and of course in the stands seeing your stats. Guys, 260 yards by Kashmere compared to 183 for Lamarque. Ladarian Ellis-Jones, 132 yards and a touchdown. He's also got touchdowns from Jalen Williams and also Allen Cooper. But the story really has been Darian Christie and his 4 touchdown passes and the ability of the Kashmere offense to keep this Lamarque defense off balance, guys.
Well, I think it's just a matter of adjustment. That's all it is.
Well, let's hope they make that adjustment.
Well, I think so.
I think, and I may be, a little out of place. I know they say luck doesn't come into football, but there's been a couple of times when I just think Kashmere was lucky on 2 of those touchdowns.
Yeah, they were. He just threw the ball up in the air, and the guy jumped and got it. The critical thing is the Cougars got to play ball. They got to play ball instead of playing receiver and stay behind the receivers. Don't let the receivers get behind them. They're looking in the backfield to make the tackles and not looking at the receivers. Keep the eyes on the receivers, and you watch the game change.
And the other thing I think is also critical is the stop on this very first possession. We do not need these guys to get 2 up the way we've been going back and forth.
Well, I believe they're going to go to what's been working for them all the first half. They're going to try to go back to the air right away.
Oh yeah, I do as well. And I think Lamarque's going to stay on the ground, but I really do think it's going to take a defensive stop here. Or at least it'll go a long way.
Yeah, it certainly would, because right now you've got a team that came in obviously with a lot of confidence, and they have carried it with them. And as the scoreboard shows, they definitely have had a few breaks go their way. But for the most part, this is a team that has built off of each drive. and has built confidence. And with the quarterback like Darian Christie and his ability to make plays on the run, that's the type of quarterback that, that can cause problems. You have to contain them, be it a turnover or a stop. You need something to slow them down here in the second half.
I think an onside kick would work perfectly.
Pedro Rubio set to kick off. Joshua Linton is the man in the middle at around the 16-yard line.
Be great if they're onside it right to that empty area.
There's a bit of a gap there, and it looks like they're trying to recognize it, and it's going to be a line drop that's going to be fielded at around the 20. It'll be tossed to Green, and Green's got some room to around the 30, goes out of bounds at around the 31-yard line. Actually, it's Daniel Glasby on the return. So the Rams will get decent field position here as they will spot the ball 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And guys, you can look for them immediately to start airing it out again. It didn't break the first half.
Why stop at this point? It has obviously been successful. He's thrown 4 touchdown passes, and his receivers have done an outstanding job of extending drives with their ability to just stretch themselves out and make plays.
I think the Cougars have made a mind adjustment in this game.
And they will go back to where they were at the end of the first half. It's an empty backfield as Christie drops back. Has pressure, and he's going to be sacked.
Yes, sir.
That's the change that you need.
That's it right there.
Gerald Johnson with the sack. That's the 3rd of the night for the Cougars. And right out of the gate, Lamarque comes flying out, recording a sack.
And guys, that's what you need to happen on that line. Some pressure on that quarterback.
Takes the ball back to the 28-yard line. A loss of 4. Actually, a little further than that, a loss of 6. So 2nd down and 16 coming up.
Yeah, you can't throw the ball if you're going down.
Guys, they back in the 4-3.
First time tonight we've seen them in an I formation. They go 3 wide receivers, and the handoff is going to be to Glasby, and Glasby spins to around the 31, make it the 32-yard line. Law's there on the stop. Wade also in there as well. Still 3rd down coming up, and they will need about 13 yards for a 1st down.
Guys, I think they heard the wish that I sent up to the Wish Ferry. 4-3, shut them down, set us free. Yes, I love it.
I want to wish Ferry.
He's only available once a night.
Oh, Coach got him already.
Yeah.
3rd down, 13. And again, they go into an I formation set. 3 wide receivers, slot to the near side. Ball's
on the ground. He got it back.
Christie rolls out, looking for something. Steps up. He'll choose to run. Still goes, and he will finally go out of bounds at around the 38-yard line. Man down for the Rams. He's able to pop back up, and that's Glasby. But that's exactly what you needed. The Cougars get a stop.
Yes, sir.
And for the first time tonight, we'll see a punting situation coming up for the Kashmere Rams.
Guys, you got to understand with the Cougars and with the talent and with the speed that they have to go. That 4-3 is like magic for them. That extra man coming off that end, the quarterback has to either throw or panic, one or the other.
Darian Ellis-Jones is back deep to receive the punt. He will fall back at around his 36-yard line. And it will be Darian Christie who will handle the punting. And he gets a punt off and will get a bit of a bounce. And Jones loses it. He'll fall on at around the 25-yard line. Lost it in the lights, but he was able to recover it. So the Cougars will get a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line with 10:20 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
All right, guys, it's time for a momentum change.
I agree, Coach.
That's it. It's time for momentum change. Now you're going to see talent. Talent is going to show itself. Adrenaline is gone.
1st and 10 for the Cougars. As you've got Alan Cooper and Daquan Jones in the wings with LaDarian Ellis-Jones in the deep back. And it will be Ellis-Jones with the carry inside the 30 to around the 32, 33-yard line. So right where they left off, it's that Lamarque offensive line being able to open up holes for LaDarian Ellis-Jones, and he will pick up 8 on that carry.
Yeah, that offensive line's been bread and butter all night long, guys.
2nd down and 2 coming up. Cooper in motion. Handoff will be to Ellis-Jones. Cuts back, powers his way past one defender, and will get to around the 40-yard line. And that's just good determined running by LaDarian Ellis-Jones.
Hung on to that ball, too.
That's right. And, guys, you notice that now he's taking those cut lanes we talked about the first half. Seemed like things have gotten a little sharper for the second half. As long as he takes those cut lanes, he's going to go straight down the field to the end zone.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, be ready. Be ready.
as the Cougars, with their opening drive up the second half, 2 impressive runs by Ladarian Ellis-Jones to get things going. Richard in motion, hand off again will be to Ellis-Jones. He will cut back. He'll be stopped at around the 43, maybe the 44-yard line, depending on the spot. Looks like it'll be the 43, so he will be stopped after a gain of about 2 on that play.
And guys, on that side of the line of scrimmage, the linebackers are a little bit tougher. He's not able to get quite as many yards, even though he's able to make progress. That linebacker closes pretty quick on that backside.
2nd down and 8 coming up. And it'll be again, hand off to Jones. Bounces around the corner, and he'll be stopped. We'll get to around the 46, maybe the 47-yard line. So again, another gain of about 2. We'll make it 3rd down. They'll call it 5 to go for the first. Call it 3rd and 4, actually, at the 47-yard line.
Yeah, Coach is going to have to mix up things just a little bit. I mean, a steady dose of Ellis-Jones is working, but they can also key in on it after time.
3rd down and 4 coming up. Laquan Jones, man in motion. And a flag is down. And we'll see what the call is going to be.
I think you're going to call it on us.
And I think it is going to be the case. Yep, false start. Yep,
I thought so.
False start, and the Cougars cannot afford that. Hurt themselves with that, as it's going to take them back 5 yards. So instead of a manageable 3rd and 4, you're looking now at a 3rd down and 9 situation, possibly the first pass of the night coming up, guys.
I don't think so, not this time.
Quan Jones in motion, and he will get the carry. Got a nice block from Richard, and he will get 2 around midfield. He's going to be about a yard short up the 1st down, as Dalen Richard cleared the lane for him.
And guys, you can bet they're going to go for it.
Dillman Miller, number 84, on the tackle. 4th down and 1. There's no doubt the way you've been running the ball all night long, your yard should be fairly easy in a situation like this. 4th and 1 coming up. And movement on the line. Someone jumped, and it's a question as to who went first. And you can look down in the stands, and it looks like it is going to go against Lamarque, and it does. So instead of a 4th and 1, make it 4th and 6.
It doesn't matter. I think they're going to go for it anyway. I think they can get it.
4th down and 6. You don't see a punter coming out. So 4th down and 6.
Guys, I would bring it to this side.
At the 45-yard line. Go ahead, Coach.
I would bring it to this side. This side has been opening gaps all day long. This side of the line is the one, Billy Ott, big play today, baby face, Gaines. I'd run right behind him every play.
Gaines and Holmes moving over to the side. And right now, Coach Jackson will take a timeout. We'll take it with them. 7:32 to go, 3rd quarter. It is Kashmere 26, Lamarque 21. Coug Sports Net will be right back. Big 4th down coming up, as the Cougars look like they will go for it as the offense is in. Jalen Williams under center.
Look like he's bringing the house.
And right now you've got 6-man front for Kashmere. Play clock going down to 14. Looking to see if perhaps he's trying to draw them out. And it looks like they're going to try to draw them out. And play clock will just run down, and he'll just take to the layup game, and they'll set up for the punting situation.
Yeah, he's setting up a punting situation.
Thought that they could try to catch the Rams off guard. They'll take to the layup game, and they'll bring in Datron Cole for the first punt of the night.
I don't know. That was different. That was different.
Yeah, I don't know why he called the timeout there.
On that one, yeah. I'm a little surprised on that one. If you're going to punt, the full intention, your full intention was to punt. It's kind of a waste of a time out there as Datron Cole will come out the punt.
And with the way the game's going, we may need it later.
Back deep, Daniel Glaspie, number 21, and number 2, Joseph Cormier, as each are lined up at the 20 as Cole. Not a good punt at all, and that ball
went back to about the 50, I think.
It will land at around the 43-yard line. So for all of the movement and that timeout, that punt netted all of 18 yards.
Right.
And about 5 of that came on the last bounce. So the Rams will get a stop of their own, and they're going to have good field position as well, as they're going to start at the 43-yard line with 7 minutes and 27 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter.
And guys, we got to get serious in this secondary now.
Need to see it and just continue the momentum that was established on that opening drive defensively. And again, you're seeing the Rams in an I formation set, 3 wide receivers. Toss is going to be to Glaspie. Glaspie's at a 45. Glaspie's got room as he will get past midfield. And that flag down tells us that part of the reason why he had some room. That's a hold.
Yeah, it's a hold. They finally called it on that backside. He's been doing it the whole first half. And we finally got a flag on it. And that's my Cougar biased opinion.
Well, it was correct, Coach.
Yeah, I'm glad it happened. We got to be careful. That little running back has some swift feet.
Yeah, he does. He got around that corner quick.
He really did. We got to watch him.
Can't take off any play, guys.
That's it.
Every play in this ball game tonight is very important.
Everything is important.
Well, the thing I like is they're going to have to get back to the passing game, and I believe we got the coverage now to shut them down.
First down and 20 after the hold. They will go back again to an I formation. 3 wide receiver set, and it'll be play action as Christie tries to run, tries to turn the corner, and he will just run out of bounds at around the 36-yard line. And a flag late.
But the flag, I don't think it's on the Cougars. It may be against them.
See what the result of it is.
I think they're going to call tackling out of bounds, guys.
Oh, they had him in the grass well before he went out of bounds. If they spend any time at all talking about that, they'll go ahead and wave that one off. If that's the case.
They are going to get. If that's the case. What the call is?
Nope, that's a personal foul, but where?
Personal foul, and it's going to be against Kashmere.
That's right. The guy coming back in, when he's come back inbounds, he had said something, done something.
So on 2 plays, Kashmere goes back 25 yards.
25.
So they go from a 1st and 10 to now a 2nd down and 35.
Yeah, so that was a dead ball foul after the play. Then.
Right. The guy I guess he didn't like being hit out of bounds, he thought. All right, here we go.
So are they still first down, or is this second?
This is a 2nd down.
Top flight.
2nd down, they will go out back now to their 4 wide set. They'll take 3 over to the near side, to the far side. Christie rolls out, steps up, throws, ball incomplete, looking in the direction of Glaspie.
The pressure, the pressure.
Backside pressure caused that one.
That's right, number 50 was about to eat lunch, and he looked like he can eat the whole quarterback. He got rid of that ball.
Well, Gerald Johnson was playing good defense over there on that far side as well.
Yes, he was.
Pick 6 would be nice right now.
Oh, no doubt.
Well, guys, you can bet with that 4-3 and they keep putting pressure on him, he's going to throw it away soon. That was the first one you seen he threw that didn't go near anybody. So that lets you know a little desperation is setting in with the pressure that's coming from the defensive line.
3rd down, 35 coming up. As Christie with an empty backfield. Ball spotted at the 20-yard line. Christie back, steps up, throws underneath. Flag is down, and Glaspie's going to go out of bounds at around the 21-yard line. That's a far short of 1st down. We'll see what the call is going to be. Whatever it is, you would think that the Cougars will refuse it if it is against Kashmere.
I'm not sure.
They were pointing toward Lamarque.
Right.
Offside.
So 5-yard penalty, so it will only make it 3rd down and 28.
Right, just get a free play out of it, that's all.
Yeah. You get a free play out, at the same time, you just want to, stay on guard.
Right.
Make sure you do not allow a receiver, to get behind you.
Right. Especially with this team, they can sneak you real quick.
Yeah, that's the thing, with Christie and his ability to buy time. That's the challenge that you face. Empty backfield set for him. As he has a 3rd down and 28 situation at the 25-yard line. Christie back, has pressure, will try to run, steps up, still going, will throw, flings it downfield. That ball's intercepted.
And there it goes. There it goes. There it goes.
Still going inside the 25-yard line.
Did we not say it was coming with the pressure?
It was coming, and the pressure finally burst the pipe. And
we
the
said
Cougars
it.
with
We
a
said
big play.
it.
Flag looks like it's down. Looks like there's a flag down.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
No, it's actually a towel.
Towel,
So
good.
that's an interception
Yes,
by Tommy
sir.
Young, and the Cougars with great field position at the 20-yard line.
I need to just go apply for a coaching job now, right?
22-yard line, excuse me. Exactly.
No, I need you on my team, Coach.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
You're with us.
Hey, when they got back in the 4-3, it put so much pressure on the quarterback, he can't be as accurate as he was before.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. Kashmere. Handoff is going to be to Ellis Jones. Got tripped up at around the 19-yard line, and that was a nice tackle by Labatt because number 48. Do not have him on the roster, but still, nonetheless, was a heck of a tackle because Jones had some room.
I think Jones kind of tripped over either his own man's feet or the man tripped him right at his ankles.
So 2nd down and around 7. Handoff is going to be to Ellis Jones. Breaks a tackle, gets to around the 16-yard line.
A hard hit that time by
He did
number
take a
84, Delman Miller, one of the team captains.
3rd down and 5 coming up, 5:55 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Daquan Jones, motion action, will take the carry.
Oh, good hit.
Rashard turns the corner. 10-5.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Lamar.
Touchdown. What a hit. What a hit.
Blew the hole wide open for Daquan Jones to get in. I'll give you another high five, Mike.
That was a hit. That had to be one of the best hits of the night.
He stood that lineman up and allowed Daquan Jones to spring the corner for a 16-yard touchdown that gives Lamarque a 27-26 lead, and the Cougs will go for 2. 5:45 to go here in the 3rd quarter. The interception by Tommy Young set Lamarque up in great field position.
Big dividends off that play.
That's right. That jet sweep was an excellent call for right where they were. The same play Cooper scored on before.
Got their wing set. Daquan Jones in motion. They'll try him again. Turns the corner. He will get in and power
Yes,
his way
sir.
in. Tack on the 2 with authority. And we've got a new score now with 5:45 to go, 3rd quarter. It is Lamarque 29, Kashmere 26. Coug Sports Net will be right back.
All right.
3 plays, 20 yards was all the Cougars needed. Final 16, a Daquan Jones touchdown run. As it's now 29-26 as kickoff fielded by one of the up men. And that is going to be Linton, and Linton goes down at around the 38-yard line. So the turnover by the Rams swings the momentum for the Cougars, and you can see if that momentum can build up right here.
And that whole series was really doomed by a couple of penalties that just put them really in a deep, deep hole. And that was a desperation play trying to get a 1st down, and it just didn't work.
That's right. That's right. But the pressure from the
Absolutely.
defensive line.
1st and 10 for the Rams, as they had just 10 guys on the field on that play. Now they've got their full complement. Glassby in motion, high snap. They'll try to jet sweep to Glassby, and Glassby got smacked. Wade was the first man on the scene.
But the hard hit was Emil Fleming.
Fleming and Wade, as he might have got to the line of scrimmage. They'll officially give him a yard on that play.
Yeah, that was a suicide stretch. Wow.
Huge hit there.
Everybody got a little bit of that.
Right now, you can feel that frenzy coming for Lamar.
Hey, guys, that 4-3 is shutting him down.
2nd down and 8 at the 40-yard line. 5:01 to go, 3rd quarter. Rams go 4 wide receivers. Labatt is the man in motion, is the back with Christie. Still go 4 wide. Glassby in motion again. They'll fake the sweep, and they'll try Christie, and Christie evades one man, slings it downfield, incomplete.
He didn't want that ball. Tommy was right there. Excellent coverage by the secondary, excellent pressure by the defensive line. We are seeing a different ball game.
Chris Laws was all over him. I don't know how he didn't go down.
Well, you know, Chris Laws, that leg is stopping him from having his first step, but when he get healthy, I don't think anybody can turn that corner.
3rd down and 8 coming up the 40 again. It's a huge situation for both teams as if the Cougars can get the ball right back. They will have an opportunity to extend the lead. Christie back, has pressure, trying to evade it, trying to move, looking, just throws the ball incomplete. He had Fleming and Laws. He had Fleming and Laws in front of him, and there was very little he could do but throw that ball away. And again, the Cougars force a turnover and a 3 and out.
I wonder, are they going to punt it? Or are they going to? But the guy's a really good punter. But I wouldn't go for it yet.
No,
way too early.
No, you got 4th and about 9 there, Coach. And the ball's on the 40. Yeah, and Lamarck's got the momentum right now. I wouldn't try it.
Yeah. Ariel Fleming and Law's accounting firm is really accounting up for some heavy-duty pressure.
I knew somebody's going to say that before long. It was too easy to be set up.
It was.
LaDarian Ellis-Jones back deep at the 30-yard line.
Just be careful, guys, here.
Got to remember, Christie is the punter. And he is the quarterback as well. And he does not get off a good punt. As they'll just let that one bounce as the ball will die at around the 23-yard line of Lamarque with 4:21 to go.
Well, guys, at this time, I'm not really worried about where it's at because Lamarque has such momentum. I believe the longer the field, the longer the touchdown.
Right here, this is an opportunity for the offense to deliver a real body blow.
Yes, sir.
To the Rams right here, because if you can put this ball in and make this a 2-possession game, that's really going to knock the wind out of their sails.
Yes, sir.
And really force them to press a lot earlier than they expect.
Well, if you notice the adjustment that he made with changing out the secondary players and changing out the defense, it has literally shut them down. Literally.
And one of the things you can also see as well, a handful of these Rams guys, they're going both ways. You see a handful of hands on hips, and that's a sign that running game wearing them down. Jones in motion, handoff is going to be to Ellis-Jones, bounces back, still on his feet, gets to around the 30, maybe the 31-yard line.
Good run, guys.
And guys, you know, that was a touchdown. He ran into Leday, but boy, if he wouldn't have ran into Leday, he was out of there.
Gain of 8 on that play, so make it 2nd down and 2 as we go inside 4 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. And up again to Ellis-Jones. He's got the first down as he will barge his way to the 35-yard line in the 1st down. Tackle made by Aaron Reese.
Keep chopping wood, guys. Keep chopping wood.
Hey, guys, they got him blowing now.
This is conditioning.
Look at them.
Yeah, they got him blowing. I don't think it'll be long.
That's Lamarque conditioning starting to come into form. As you can see, these guys starting to wear down. That old line has just pounded them relentlessly all night. Ellis-Jones bounces back. Nice shoot move. Nice shoot move, LaDarian Ellis-Jones.
Hey, that was fantastic. Did you see that?
Oh, my God.
That's 2 for the highlight reel tonight. We got to make sure we instant replay that several times.
Oh, I will. Don't want you worry about that, Coach.
That was fantastic.
Stopped on a dime and left change on that one.
Wow.
2nd down and 3 to go for the Cougars. Ball at the 44 of Lamarque. Daquan Jones in motion, and it'll be Williams calling his own number as he will just get to the 45-yard line. Might have been a busted.
Yep.
As he will get a yard. So leave him about 1.5 yards, maybe a yard short. He got 2 on that one.
I think that might have been a design play, though, guys. The way he took it and immediately started following the blockers.
3rd down and 1 coming up. No secret on what the Cougars will do here, and they'll just simply let Williams inch forward, and he will get the 1st down.
Guys, Kashmere is blowing in the wind, believe me.
And that's what we talked about from the outset. You know, the fact that, particularly in the 2nd quarter when we touched on this, the fact of the matter was that, they could keep that momentum, but how long would that momentum stay when the physical wear and tear of trying to stay in this contest starts to catch up with them? Quan Jones in motion. He'll
There
turn
it
the
goes.
corner
There it
past
goes.
midfield, and he'll be stopped around the 45-yard line.
Probably one of the better runs of the night for him, guys.
It was, as Mark Labatt, 42, makes the tackle.
And Lewis touched on something, or it might have been Coach. Needs to be a little bit more diverse now on offense here in the second half.
Exactly. Need to change it up just a little bit. I think last game he practiced his pass game. This game he's practiced his run game. But I haven't seen but like 3 plays.
Second and short coming up for the Cougars. Ball at the 41-yard line. They need 3 for the first down.
Change it to line of scrimmage there, guys.
And it'll be Richard going back in motion. We'll take him right back. Play clock at 9. We'll readjust it, and it'll be a handoff to Ellis Jones, and he will get close to the first down. He gets inside the 45 and around the 44-yard line. 150 and counting here to go into third.
That looked like that was a mix-up on that play from the get-go.
That's the second time. I wonder, is that a design play?
I don't know, Coach.
It may be a design play.
It doesn't yield too much yardage if it does.
So third down and around 1, maybe that third down and 2 coming up. As Williams will go under center. Richard and Cooper now lined up at wing for Lamarck with Ellis Jones back deep. Play clock, still plenty of time at 16 as Richard goes in motion. It'll be a handoff to Ellis Jones. He'll cut back, has the first down, still going inside the 40 to around the 38-yard line. So it's enough to move the chains as we are approaching 1 minute to go here in the third quarter.
And you're going to see a lot of that. The lanes are opening up on the inside now that the players are getting tired, and he's going to have a lot of room to run this fourth quarter. There's
going to be a big play coming sooner or later.
One of the big guys just went out, tried to bring in a fresh body.
As Richard and Cooper still in. But LaDarian Ellis Jones, the deep back, sole wide receiver is Matthew Adams, number 9. 38 seconds and counting here in the third quarter. And motion will be to Cooper. Cuts it back, and he is going to be stood up. And we'll probably get to the line of scrimmage as number 11, Aries Gary, there on the stop.
Yeah, that was absolutely no block on number 11. He met him at the line of scrimmage, wasn't touched.
15 seconds and counting going to third. Unlikely that they will run another play here. Fast-moving third quarter compared to the fast break pace of the first half. As we will start the final quarter, and guys, it is definitely time to get the 4s up.
Yes, sir.
Certainly work to be done. 36 minutes in the books, and it is Lamarck leading Kashmere by a count of 29-26. Coug Sports Net will be right back. Start of the fourth quarter here as Lamarck leading 29-26 in driving. Brandon Williams along with Mike Lockwood, Lewis Perrin Jr., the coach William Sal on the sidelines, and of course Senior Stats, Lewis Perrin Sr. in the stands. Second down and 9 at the 37, and it is going to be to Daquan Jones. He needs a block, but he's got enough for a first down. Matthew Adams, good job of blocking. Springs the hole for Daquan Jones to get the first down and move the chain. For a second, I thought he had it.
Well-designed play, guys.
Yeah, well-designed. I thought he was on his way.
First and 10, ball spotted at the 26-yard line. Up Lamarck. Richard and Daquan Jones in the wing. And it's going to be Jones. Handoff to Ellis Jones as he's going to move the ball inside the 20-yard line. As he will burrow his way inside the 20. He has been the bell cow to Lamarck offense tonight.
I'd love to see a reverse right now.
Second down and short. We'll call it second and 5 at the 21-yard line. Ellis Jones still remaining the deep back. And he will get the handoff. Bounces, turns the corner to the 20. Goes out of bounds at around the 18-yard line. Labatt slow to get up for the Rams. And a stoppage at play as he is going to try to work his way off the field. 10 minutes, 55 seconds to go. Looks like they will. Are they taking a timeout? Looks like they are.
Yeah, the ref is taking time.
We'll go ahead and take it with them. Coug Sports Net will be right back. 13th play of this drive coming up. third down and 5. Ball is spotted, 3rd and 1, excuse me. Ball spotted at the 17-yard line. Williams calls his own number and will get the first down. He'll get that one with ease.
He had a little bit of help out there by big number 78. Nice little shove in the back to get him over that way.
Hey, that's home field advantage.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's called teamwork.
1st and 10, and Kashmere, you can see the exhaustion wearing in. They're going to take their first time out. We'll take it with them. 10:52 to go, 4th quarter. Lamarque 29, Kashmere 26. Coop Sports Net will be right back. Back after an extended break as Kashmere lineman Joshua Martin needed some time, needed some help off the field. Certainly looking for our best on that one as we get back to action. And it'll be a handoff to Ladarian Ellis-Jones, and he's got room inside the 10 to around the 6-yard line. And that is going to be enough to move the chains and a 1st and goal situation coming up for the Cougars.
No. I think he's about 3 yards short.
3 yards short. I was looking at the official, stretching his arm out. I thought he was saying first down.
That's all right, though.
So 2nd down and 4 on a gain of 6 by Ellis-Jones. 10:23 and counting. Ball spotted at the 6-yard line, and it'll be Ellis-Jones flagged down.
We got illegal
procedure. And legal procedure. And this was something we had not seen in a while, guys, before tonight, but we've seen a rash of this evening.
I don't know if it's I think it's one new person on this side of the line, but I'm not sure if it's this side of the line or the other side of the line, but the referee on this side continues to call illegal procedure.
So nonetheless, it's going to take the Cougars back 5. We'll spot them at the 11-yard line. 2nd down as Ellis-Jones is the man in motion, and it's going to be DeQuan Jones who will cut back and gets hit.
Boy, he had that opening, didn't he?
Yeah, he slipped.
Lost his balance.
Oh,
around the 9, make it the 8-yard line. 3rd down coming up for the Cougars. 9 minutes, 50 seconds remaining. He spot the ball at the 9-yard line. They need to get to the 3-4 to the 1st down, so make it 3rd down and 6.
This 4-down territory, guys.
Oh, yeah, question.
No doubt about it.
Daly and Richard is the deep back, and it will be DeQuan Jones trying to turn the corner, and he is going to be stopped. Number 11, Aries Gary, and number 35, Christopher Black.
And guys, this play has been studied. They played it too good, too well for that number.
And they played it perfectly there without question.
You know, guys, I know this is not the right thing to say, but that injury really allowed the defense for the Kashmere to catch their breath because they were reeling backwards on that before that injury happened.
Yeah,
they were. That's a very good point. It was a team that, just looked literally on the ropes, but that extended break, turned out to be a huge blessing in disguise for them. 8 minutes, 48 seconds to go in the game, as Coach Jackson will go ahead and let that play clock run down, and he will take a timeout, which will leave them with none, if I'm correct. Looking at the scoreboard clock, they are out of timeouts. It's something to keep in mind. 8 minutes, 41 seconds to go, 4th quarter. Lamarque 29, Kashmere 26. Coop Sports Net will be right back. After the timeout, 4th down and 10 coming up for Lamarque. Ball is at the 12-yard line of Kashmere. 8 minutes, 41 seconds remaining in the game. And the Rams are looking to try to make a stop and try to keep this lead, try to keep this a one-possession ball game.
I believe they're going to try to send the whole house this time. They might regret it. But the natural strategy for this play is the whole house.
8 minutes, 41 seconds to go, and we have yet to see the Cougars throw a pass tonight.
I don't think you're going to see it either.
Be curious to see how that one works. Ladarian Ellis-Jones is the deep back. You have Dalen Richard and DeQuan Jones on wings. And it will be Williams back. Steps up. Jump pass. Ball is caught by Ellis-Jones, and it's a touchdown!
Touchdown!
Oh!
Screenplay. Screenplay. Excellent.
It took nearly 40 minutes in the contest for Lamarque to throw a pass. And when they finally did, it worked to perfection.
Hey, guys, the best screenplay you ever seen. And they really bit. They thought they had the blitz working when the line let him pass, and he jumped up and threw over the heads and hit him and went straight into the end zone.
Look, Darren Ellis-Jones leaped up for it, got momentum, had a convoy of blockers, and he walks in the end zone. 35-26 with the point after coming with 8:33 remaining.
I like that screenplay.
And lots of movement, which means that we are going to get a repeat of this extra point attempt. So a host of Cougars moving on the line.
Yeah, he's going to get to try that from a little further distance. I hope his confidence is good.
His confidence has got to be pretty good. He has been steady and has gotten better all season long.
Yeah, he's getting really good at this, and he's just a freshman, right?
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
correct.
Man, can you imagine his senior year?
Yeah, you can only imagine. As he is, like I said, he's only getting better and better as the season goes on. As he is the latest in a long line of four-year starters at kicker for the Cougars. High snap, and he will get this one. He just knocked that down with no problem at all.
Hey guys, number 7 was right in on him. He never flinched. I like his calmness.
He has got a poise that you do not see in a kicker, especially one that's a freshman.
A freshman, that's what I'm talking about.
8:33 remaining. It's Lamarque 36, Kashmere 26. Coug Sports Net will be right back. 8 minutes, 33 seconds
I
remaining.
like it. There's the steering wheel,
And
Coach.
there you go. Haven't seen that one in a while. And that's a good sign as
There
we
you
head
go.
into November. 17 plays, 68-yard drive. That'll gas anybody.
17 plays.
17
Yes.
plays.
And Rubio will kick this high, fielded by Cormier and around the 18-yard line.
He's
And
gonna
Cormier's got some room and down and around the 41-yard line. Had a bit of a seam momentarily before
guy.
Matthew Adams dragged him down.
He was looking for that sideline. He was trying to get that good luck play that we don't want him to find.
Right now, you want to get that one last stop
Hey, get
to
that.
take away whatever hope they may have.
Hey, that
Now
secondary gotta
Lamarque
tighten
on
up.
the other side of the coin, Lamarque's defense should be pretty well refreshed, guys.
That's right. They had a long rest, and they ought to be ready for. They know he's got to go to the air. So they ought to be ready and poised. Pick it off, bring it down. We need our pick. We need our pick 6. We didn't get it today.
There you go.
Kashmere held to just 18 yards in the third quarter. And it's the first time they have touched the ball here in the fourth. 4 wide receivers set for Christie as he'll drop back, faces pressure, looking, steps up, throws. Ball is going to be caught. Nice catch there by Cormier. Pass for about 6, maybe 7 yards. As that ball will be spotted at around the 48-yard line. So
he
it
was
a gain of
chased.
7.
He was chased so far back that pass may have gained 8, but he threw that ball every bit of probably 18 to 20 yards.
Hey guys, something new. DeQuan Jones, that cornerback.
He sure is over
He
here on
there.
this
He
near
on the near
side.
side.
Yes, sir.
4 wide receivers set again. Second down and 3. Christie back, steps up, has pressure, trying to avoid it, and he won't.
Whole bunch of them there.
That ball
including-
got popped loose as the Cougars say they want the ball, but the sack is recorded. And did they give him the turnover?
Oh, no.
No, they didn't give him the turnover, but nonetheless,
He was-
a huge sack by the Cougars.
He was stopped.
Brandon Wade with the sack.
He had
They
help
didn't
in
get
there
the
by
turn.
Chris
He
Laws
did.
and
Chris
others.
Laws, yeah, and also Emil Fleming. Fleming's had a well of a game tonight, guys.
Yes, he has. If he ain't the front runner on defensive player, I don't know who would with
hey,
a batted
guys.
pass in the backfield.
He has just really been that one constant. Third down, 12 to go now. Christie back, pump fakes, has pressure again, throws the ball up, and that ball is going to be incomplete.
No, intercepted it.
Nope.
No.
No.
Good
not
coverage
quite.
there by Alan Cooper.
Almost.
Who
I
got
thought
the knockdown. Also number 12 in there, guys, Datron Cole.
That's the defense you're
That's
looking
it.
for, Coach.
That's it. Alan Cooper knocks it down.
I thought he came down with
I
that
did
ball.
too. Well, I didn't think he didn't realize he could catch it until he knocked it down.
Fourth down coming up with 7:07 to
Right
go.
here.
I mean, you've got to think down 10. The Rams are really finding themselves. This is truly might be 4-down territory, but they're lining up the punt.
Yeah,
guys,
but you got to be careful here.
This is the play of the game right here.
Ladarian Ellis-Jones back deep around his 30-yard line, and he will get it off. High angling punt that takes a bit of a bounce and will die down at around the 30-yard line. So it's 6 minutes, 56 seconds left. Rams do have 2 timeouts, but the Cougars are going to try to deliver a knockout blow on this drive, up 36-26.
Look for it to go up in the 40s. In this series right here, we're about to close the show. This is the final act right here.
It's like what Jim Lampley loves to say on HBO Boxing. These are championship rounds right here.
That's it.
Yes, sir. And the champions tightened up his gloves.
Hey, guys, we needed this challenge, though. This was great.
Oh, certainly. Certainly. This has been a heck of a game and one well needed by the Cougars. Still plenty of time left as Ladarian Ellis-Jones has room and almost got out of there.
And he knows it, too.
He
goes
knows it, too.
One
Down
step.
around the 35-yard line. Yeah, he knew he was one step away
Look
from
at the
putting the lights out on that one.
look at the defensive line, Coach.
I'm looking.
Looking at the defensive line
what
right now.
kind of crap is that?
No. I'm saying they are just.
Oh, yeah.
They're exhausted.
That's
They
what I'm
are.
saying.
They're wore out right now.
They're exhausted. The only saving grace is the fact that Coach Jackson's just letting that clock run down a bit. But this was, a perfect game plan when you sit and look back at it.
Yes, sir.
You knew that they would get their shots and they would make their plays, but you knew that the more you kept running that ball and ramming it down the heart of that defense, that unit would wear down literally. 6-12 and counting here in the contest. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. And it'll be a hand up to Ellis-Jones, and Ellis-Jones tried to turn the corner, was not able to. Stopped it around the 38-yard line. Tackle made by number 7, Joshua Linton.
Still picked up about 3.
As long as you're moving that ball forward and moving that clock, those are the 2 best things that you can do.
Yep.
Guys, I'm looking for the final blow coming up.
5 minutes, 40 seconds now remaining in the contest. Again, it's just really a case of consuming the clock.
Yeah, 17 plays would pretty well do it, wouldn't it, guys?
It would.
It would.
Back in the wing set, Richard in motion, handoff Ellis-Jones, and Ellis-Jones will just move the pile a bit to around the 40, maybe the 41-yard line. So 5:20 to go. Rams do have 2 timeouts remaining. Lamarque does have one to clarify the mistake we made earlier, but they do have 1 left.
The Rams are in a 6-2, so they're definitely playing the run. What would be sweet right now, a pass from Lamarque down the field.
Can't count it out.
The 6-2 with the linebacker playing up tight, that lets you know they're strictly playing run. They're not even thinking about pass right now.
4 minutes and 51 seconds clock continuing to run down. It's the Cougars holding a 36-26 lead over the Rams. Daquan Jones is now in the backfield, and Jones is back and will have enough for the first down. Move the chains as the ball will go down to around the 49-yard line at Lamarque, a gain of 10. And it's just really, in a sense, it's been like depth for 1,000 paper cuts. It's not as if Lamarque's ripped off a lot of long runs tonight.
Not at all.
It has just been a steady stream of 7 here, 5 there, 10 there.
Well, I think they were trying to see if they could play the grind game, and they did a good job of it tonight.
They've done an excellent job of it tonight once you get past that first drive.
That's right. You need it, and you always need the grind game. You never know when you're going to meet a team in the playoffs that's going to take you there.
4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. 1st and 10, offset I formation now with Daquan Jones, the deep back, and it will be Jones as he will work his way past midfield and be stopped at around the 45-yard line. 3 minutes, 55 seconds left. Labatt there on the tackle. And as a thoroughly exhausted Kashmere team, give them credit. They came out and played with intensity for the first half.
I see something, guys.
What do you see?
Tommy Young, tight end, maybe a pass. No, he's a tackle.
2nd and 5 now with 3 minutes, 29 seconds left.
Tackle eligible.
As Williams will go back into the huddle, we'll come out from the sidelines and we'll take the play. Handoff is going to be to Daquan Jones, and Daquan's got room. Daquan going, churning inside the 30-yard line to around the 29-yard line. So again, another first down, and guys, that might have done it.
That's the Daquan we know right there.
Yeah, buddy. See, he's a quick, like you said, Coach, at the outset, take one step and go.
Yes, sir. He's a slasher big time. And right now, they don't have the energy to cover a slasher like him.
3 minutes, 6 seconds, and counting. This is the game that Coach Jackson envisioned his three backs would have.
It's been a good one.
It has been a good one. We have seen all three backs reach the end zone tonight. And it'll be a play action fake, and he's got a man wide open. Tommy Young, touchdown!
Coach,
30-yarder.
Did I call it?
You called it, Coach.
I'm putting in my application today.
You called it, Coach.
That's it.
It had been sitting there all night long.
Yes,
And
sir.
Tommy Young with an interception earlier, he'll cap off his night with a touchdown to make it 42-26 with 2:42 remaining.
Excellent call. I saw the 6'2", when they had the 6'2", playing with the safety up and linebacker tight.
And you said I saw something.
Yes,
Kick is
sir.
up, kick is good, and Kashmere is so
right.
exhausted they couldn't put up much of an effort on the extra point attempt. 2:42 left. It is Lamarque 43, Kashmere 26. Coug Sports Net will be right back. 2 minutes, 42 seconds left. 7 plays, 75 yards, capped off by the 30-yard touchdown pass from Jalen Williams to Tommy Young that makes it 43-26.
Boy, that pass was set up so pretty, guys.
Picked up. It'll be Glaspie on the return, and Glaspie's got a bit of a seam. Glaspie 40, Glaspie midfield, one man to beat. Glaspie inside the 20 to the 10 to the 5. Touchdown, so let's not close the door on this one yet. As Donnell Glaspie goes 81 yards for a kickoff return for a touchdown.
Right up the middle.
Cheap, quick score.
Yep, you said it. You said it. Cheap, quick score.
Does that count as offensive yardage?
No.
I didn't think so.
You cannot
Quick
relax.
strike. You can't relax. And there was, once he saw that scene, there was just really a sense of inevitability about that one.
But he saw a couple of yellow jerseys starting to gain on him. I think there was a little bit of desperation in the last couple of steps.
Yeah, number 21 was on his case.
And that is Glaspie's second touchdown tonight.
They're going to try to go for 2 here, guys.
You know it.
Yep, two-pointer would cut it to 34. It'll be 43-34.
Be a 14-point game.
In just a span of 16 seconds, a game that you thought was locked up still has some doubt, as that conversion is going to be no good. He made the catch but was not able to get the ball across the goal line.
Yep, stopped short.
11-point ball game.
There you go, 43-32, 2:27 left. Coug Sports Net will be right back. 81-yard kickoff return by Daniel Glaspie. They did miss the conversion, so it's 43-32. 2 minutes, 27 seconds left. They do have 2 timeouts remaining, so if they were to somehow able to get the ball back.
Watch that little rush up to the ball, guys. This is what they practice for.
They've been faking it all day.
Cougs have their hands team up as they're standing on guard for a possible surprise onside kick.
Right, they even got the quarterback out there.
And again, it's a surprise, and it is not going to work. Big play of the day.
Big play of the day.
Got those big mitts on it, and that
Look
solved
at him.
that one.
Look at him. He's turning around and says, yeah, see? Uh-huh. Yeah.
Hey, you had to put somebody with hands in there, right?
Yeah, buddy. Big play of
Yes,
the day.
sir. Big play of the day. Hey, he possibly shut them down.
That was probably their last gasp, as the ball is going to be at the 49-yard line of Lamarque.
They still have 2 timeouts.
They still have 2 timeouts left, so there's still a glimmer of hope.
And guys, this is why I don't like to play the timeout, the run down the clock game. You never know what'll happen at the end of the game.
Never know if somebody might be open on a pass. Never know that one. And a handoff is going to be to Daquan Jones, midfield. 45, forget it!
Goodbye.
To the 30, to the 20,
Goodbye.
to the 10, to the 5.
Goodbye.
Good night, Irene.
Love it, love it, love it.
Good night, Irene.
Cougar ball, Cougar ball, Cougar ball.
In a span of 27 seconds, we've seen 3 touchdowns.
Yes,
Isn't
sir.
that something?
And the Cougars break 50 again.
That was an excellent play, excellent call. The Daquan Jones we know showed up when we needed him.
How many total yards does Lamarque have now? That ought
That
to be
puts
up
them
close
well
to
over
400.
400.
We have 400-yard total offense.
Well over it.
Excellent.
51 yards on that one.
We should
And
have
and at one point, they were 100 yards behind Kashmere.
Yeah,
432.
432 yards of offense.
Uh-oh.
Extra point was blocked.
That's
Partial
okay.
block, but nonetheless, it's 49-32 with 2:16 left. Coug Sports Net will be right back. Well, one play, 51 yards. That's, pretty much how that drop worked out. Daquan Jones with the touchdown, and it makes it 49-32.
Here we go. This is it right here.
Now,
Onside kick, game
really
over.
a tale of 2 halves when you think about it. Kashmere came into the second half with 260 yards. Right now they're at 278. That is all you need to know. Bounce off the
touched
hands
it.
of one of the up guys.
I was going to
but
say, because that's not a penalty being.
No.
No, it's
Yeah.
not a penalty.
No, it will go out of bounds. So Kashmere will, at the very least, have decent field position with 2:16 remaining here.
Well, the cream rose to the top, Coach, in the fourth quarter.
That's right. That's right. Now let's see what they can do with it. Same defense, same coverage.
Don't let up. This game might be over for the most part, but keep that intensity.
So they went to the 4-3 defense in the
Yes,
second
sir.
half, correct?
That's right. That's where they are now.
Made a big difference.
Made a major difference.
They had 18 yards of offense in that third quarter.
Yeah, they have 18 yards of offense in the third quarter, exactly. Christie back, has pressure, tries to run and does, and he will go out of bounds. They will call him out at around midfield. So that will be a game around 5 on that play, and it'll also stop the clock with 2:10 remaining.
On our defensive line, I guess they'll get better later, but the defensive end's supposed to keep that quarterback to his inside shoulder, outside shoulder free, and he keep getting around that corner. And number 25, he's young. He'll learn that later.
And that's Albert Irvin, number 25. See him bouncing around a variety of positions throughout the season.
Now, we didn't announce the players of the game, guys. We discussed it at the break.
Christie back has pressure.
That guy
and
is
it's going to
good.
be dragged down. And that's Gerald Johnson with the tackle.
We named Emil Fleming Defensive Player of the Game. Is that correct?
Yes, we
yeah,
did.
Emil Fleming, defensive player of the game.
And I want you to name out that offensive line there for me, Mr. Brandon.
Why not? Because they put together a well of a job, and they are our offensive players of the game. William Tenner, number 53. Ashton Holmes, number 56. Miko Garcia, number 57. Number 72, Marlon Ford. Number 79, Taryn Gaines. Let's give some extra credit out there to number 18, Corwin Leday at tight end as well. Christie back with pressure, steps up, looks long. Ball is going to be knocked up in the air, almost intercepted.
Triple
off the
coverage.
hands of one. And the yard differential, we'll talk about that one later, but the rushing yards, LaDarian Ellis-Jones, 200 yards rushing tonight, with Daquan Jones finishing with 145.
Wow.
Add on the fact that we got Cooper in the end zone and his limited touches. That 3-headed backfield that we envisioned at the start of the season is really starting to cook with gas at the right time of the year.
Yes, sir.
And
Well,
you're going
guys,
to be hard-pressed to find any combination of backs in this state, particularly in the playoffs, that could be as potent as the guys that we've got in blue and gold.
This should have been the district title tonight also, guys.
This should be, and you're locking up for Lamarque. Christie back on 4th and 5, has pressure. Not quite ready to give up. Steps up, throws. Ball is going to be caught. Nice catch by Cormier as he will be ruled out of bounds at around the 35-yard line. So a nice catch by Cormier to keep the drive alive with 1:16 remaining.
Guys, these Cougars have to step it up and shut this game down. It's time to close the show.
Starting to see some younger faces in there. Number 14, Marcus Matthews.
Don't need no younger faces right now.
He's in there to give Laws a bit of a breather. 4 wide set with Labatt in the backfield. Christie back has pressure, and he's going to evade it again. Oh, my, this kid is good. He's still going, and he's still going. Picked up a block, still going, and will finally go out of bounds at around the 13-yard line.
Alan Cooper said, no more of this. You're going.
Well, I'm glad to see Allen shut him down.
Darian Christie still going. He got throttled down for the most part in the second half. Their best offensive play in the second half right there.
By far.
Minute 2 remaining as the ball is spotted at the 13-yard line. They'll go again, a 4 wide receiver set, trips to the far side with Labatt in the backfield. Christie back, steps up, has pressure, tries to scramble, throws, ball is going to be knocked down. Was looking in the direction of number 80, Green, and that was knocked down. Looked like Alan Cooper was the man on the play.
Alan Cooper. I don't know why they even throw it at Alan Cooper. He's one of the best defensive backs, linebackers that you ever seen. He's so quick, so fast, and he's great on defense.
Coach Jackson is still just very animated out there. So
Well,
it was
guys,
a big-time hold.
The reason why number 50 is getting held every play.
Yeah.
Timeout. We'll go ahead and take it with them. 55 seconds left. It's Lamarque 49, Kashmere 32. Coug Sports Net will be right back. 5 seconds remaining. Second down and 10. Ball is at the Lamarque 13-yard line. Kashmere down 49-32 as Darian Christie will now have an empty backfield. He's got 3 wide receivers over to the far side. He's got Green to the near and has number 7 on the slot. And that was a high snap. Christie running. Christie throws. Ball is going to be caught. Touchdown. And that's Joseph Cormier's second touchdown tonight and the 5th touchdown pass of the night for Darian Christie.
Hey, team, get ready.
Rams will likely lose this game, but what a night for Darian Christie.
Killing our secondary.
Kept firing and firing to the very end.
I like his scramble, and I think his after throws was killing us.
He's just one of those kids. I don't know whether or not he will play quarterback on the next level, but that's a kid that definitely deserves a look at the next level. That kid can play. High snap, takes it, tries to turn the corner, and he will do that one with ease. So 49 to 40 with 49 seconds left. We'll go ahead and take the quick timeout. Coug Sports Net will be right back. So the Rams go 55 yards, and with the touchdown pass, Christie's 5th of the night, and that 2-point run, it's 49 to 40 with 49 seconds left. And as far as entertainment value, this has been pretty top-notch.
Oh, yeah, it's been a great game.
It's been a great game.
So for a home finale, a heck of a finish, and that ball is going to land in the hands and a late flag as
that was a late
a
hit.
cheap shot.
Yep.
And that was to Jalen Williams.
Yeah.
48 seconds left as that should finally do it.
We need a touchdown. I want a touchdown.
Well, yeah, that streak at 50 will come to an end. 50 or more will definitely come to an end, but
One play.
1 point short. Just a couple of kneel downs away of locking this one up for a home finale.
I don't want to kneel down. I want to run it. We need to learn that. We need to learn to play. I know I'm being
The
vicious.
killer instinct.
That's right. We got to get it.
There
Playoff
you go.
time. Hey, if my old saying, 1 second, you got 1 chance. Let's go.
Wild one here tonight.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's been this way all game long, guys. It really has.
Yeah, and the thing is that, that Kashmere set the tone early on, and they forced this Cougars team to make this a bit of a ball game.
That's right. I think the Cougars came in taking them rather lightly.
Yeah.
And they proved to be a challenge tonight.
Yeah, and they had rolled through the previous 3 HISD teams with ease, the previous 2, I should say, with relative ease when you allow just 6 points.
But guys, anytime you play that quality of team, you have a tendency to start playing down to teams.
Yeah.
So this is a good challenge. Get us back up. Playoff time coming. Just can't relax.
No, not at all. The best play in football right now will be about 2 snaps of that. Don't expect that the Rams will use that last time out, as Williams will just take a knee. As the final 45 seconds begin to tick off. Again, guys, Kashmere, you got to give them credit. One heck of an effort by this Rams team. But again, like we've said, cream rises to the top. The adjustment to the 4-3 in the second half, and then just a consistent play by the offensive line just really set the tone in the second half and just led the way for this win as the final 20 seconds begin to tick off here.
And that's excellent play by the Cougars under duress. And
It
with
was,
the challenge,
certainly.
They was unexpectedly, they've been beating everybody so easy.
Yeah.
And tonight they got challenged and they rose to the challenge.
And that challenge was passed as they will go now to 8-1 on the season. They'll go to 2-0 in district. Kashmere, they will fall to 6-3 overall, and they will fall to 1-1 in district. So home finale, a very memorable one for these seniors, especially for Ladarian Ellis-Jones, who goes for 200 yards tonight, as it's a done deal. Lamarque, a final score of 49-40 over Kashmere.
Man, it was a fantastic game. I love the challenge, even though it seems as though, we let them stay in the game too long. I believe that when you play easy teams, you have a tendency to relax. And this game got us back up to where we needed to be.
This is one, like we said earlier on in the contest, guys, this was a playoff caliber game. You needed a playoff-like challenge. It was something you probably weren't expecting in this district.
That's
but
right.
Kashmere certainly came to play and forced this Cougars team to step up and tap into their reserves on a night where many thought it would be just another cakewalk.
That's right.
The defense continued to mature. They obviously allowed a few points, but they really did play a pretty nice game, all things considered.
Well,
they ran into a buzzsaw of a quarterback.
They did.
That just did everything right, and some receivers that were just making some outstanding catches.
Yeah.
All that notwithstanding, the defense still played a pretty good game.
That's right. I like the fact that they challenged our secondary, and they needed to be challenged before the playoffs. And these guys came in and made them actually see some blown coverages and to play up to their potential.
They were held to 71 yards of offense in the second half, and 55 of those came on the final drive.
That's right. Defensive adjustment. We said it throughout the whole game. They need to go back to that 4-3, get pressure on that quarterback, and he'll start throwing it away. As soon as they did, he threw an interception to Tommy Young, changed the momentum of the game.
It
All
did.
right, we're going to
Wrap it up here just until
we're going to have
interviews.
some interviews with the offensive line and Emil Fleming of the defensive player of the game. Brandon?
Yeah, we are looking forward to that. We'll go ahead and take a quick break, and we will come back with that offensive line. We're also hoping to have Ladarian Ellis-Jones with that line as well. And we'll also have our defensive player of the game, Emil Fleming, as well. Final score again, it's Lamarque 49, Kashmere 40. Coug Sports Net will be right back. All right, final score here, Lamarque 49, Kashmere 40. Story of the game, really, on the offensive side, the play of the offensive line. And guys, we've got Ashton Holmes right now. Guys, what was really the secret to the success tonight? You rolled up over 400 yards yet again and put up 49 on the board.
Well, the secret to success was just pounding the ball, like just making them tired, wearing them legs out. We're the O-line. They go as far as we go. That's all we got to do.
All right.
All right, go ahead and pass that one around.
Pass it on down. We're going to get all you guys.
Pass it around. Let's take
Number
that is
57.
Miko Garcia. Miko, congratulations on the effort. Talk about the overall play of the offensive line. You guys rolled up 49 points and put up more than 400 yards of offense.
Wait, say again.
No, just talk about the overall play of the offensive line. You guys, gave Ladarian 200 yards tonight. DeQuan went for 145.
Yeah, we came out a little bit dry today, but we ended up picking it up after the second half, and we came out with the win.
All right. Congratulations. Thanks a lot.
Pass
Go
it
ahead
on
and
to
pass
you.
it
Pass it
around.
on to Taryn Gaines there.
The gift that keeps on giving. All right, next up, Big Taryn Gaines. You can hear us, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, 400-plus yards of offense yet again. You guys keep rolling on the offensive line. Just talk about the work that you guys did tonight to keep the offense rolling and rack up 49 points.
I just tried to be the senior of the group and keep the tempo going and keep the line getting down.
Hey, Taryn, this is Mike Lockwood. Could you tell that you guys were wearing out that defense there in the second half? Could you tell it?
Yes, sir. They was hunched over. They didn't want no more.
Yeah, you was pushing them downfield pretty good there, wasn't you, big guy?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's pass it on down to Corian next to you.
Big play, Corey Leday.
Let's let him get the set on
All
there.
right. All right.
Big play, Corey Leday.
How's it going? Congratulations. Talk about the overall play. You didn't get a chance to get in the end zone tonight like you did last week, but you were a big part of the success on that offensive line.
Yeah.
How's it feel that one time they had a chance to come back with an onside kick, you got up there and used good hands, didn't you, Corian?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, let's pass it on down to your teammate there, the center there, Billiot.
All right. Next up.
All right, turn around. Oh, they can't hear us yet.
Not quite yet.
They keep.
There you go.
Turn around and look at us up here. There you go.
We see you. Devin Billiot, number 51, the center of attention, the anchor, one of the anchors up that offensive line. Just talk about the effort up your guys tonight. Senior night, you guys closed it out in style.
We came out a little slow at first, but we had to come out and get it together.
All right.
How does it feel to be able to have LaDarian Ellis-Jones come out and your offensive line allowed him to get 200 yards tonight?
It's always good.
There you go. Pass it on down to who you got there, number 58.
That's going to be Christian Harris.
Thank you there, Miss Billiot.
Turn around, face that way.
All right. Christian, can you hear us?
You hear us?
Yeah, all right. Christian.
Turn around and look at us up here.
Upstairs.
There you
see
go.
you. All right, just wanted to get your thoughts on the play of your offensive line. You guys really put together a great effort tonight.
Yes, sir.
Just what are your thoughts on it?
We got to just practice more.
Practice a little more, but overall, a good effort. You got 200 yards for LaDarian Ellis-Jones, 145 for Daquan Jones tonight.
Yes, sir.
All right, thanks a lot. And that was your offensive line for the Lamarque Cougars. And we will go to the defensive player of the game, Emil Fleming. Emil.
You hear us all right, Emil?
Yes, sir.
All right. Emil, story of two halves for you guys. They got 260 yards in the first half, but you held them to 71 in the second half, and 55 of those came on the final drive of the night. Talk about the changes that you guys made that allowed you to really dominate in the second half.
Well, we looked at the first half, and we did not like what we did, so the coaches got on us a little bit. We kicked our own butts, and we just came out and played football. That's what we was raised to do. We went back to our, fundamentals. What were we good at? So when we looked at the haves and the haves not, so we looked and we did what we had to do to get, shut the yardage down. So we just tried our best.
Emil, one thing that I noticed tonight, Lamarque was able to take control going into the middle of the third quarter. You can tell you conditioning. You know how important that is. We talked about that in the locker room. You got to be able to reach in deep, and you had to do that tonight. So this was kind of a very good test for you guys getting ready to go into the playoffs. Are y'all going to be battle tested and ready when that time comes?
Yes, sir. Every game's a war. That's how we look at it. So whether it's a blowout or a close game, that's what we see. So, yes, we are going to be better ready.
All right. Thanks a lot, Emil Fleming, our defensive player of the game.
All right, guys, final thoughts.
Final thoughts. This was just a heck of a game. You look at, how this team dug deep, particularly on the defensive side of the ball. You have to love the effort that you saw in the second half. And the offensive line is just clicking right now. Like they said, they kind of sputtered a bit early on, but once they really started getting into it, you could just tell it was only a matter of time before that Kashmere defensive line began to crack under the pressure.
And guys, this was an entertaining game as well as
a
fairly well played. I mean, it was back and forth.
It challenged your heart, challenged your feelings, everything.
It did. Some players had to step up, and some players did step up.
And at one point, Lamarque was down by 100 yards in total offense and ended up with, about 120 more?
Yeah, they ended up with about almost
430 to, 330 actually.
All right.
But remember, 71
so
of
that's
your
a 200-yard swing, guys.
Yeah, it was.
That's right. That was excellent.
It
All
was.
right. Well, they're turning the lights off on us.
Probably a sign for us to go, and we'll go ahead and do it. A great home finale, guys. Final score is 49-40. Won't be on the air next week because Mike Lockwood, of course, going up to go see his son up in North Carolina.
Yep.
Always glad to go hear you that you're able to go see your son, and we're thankful for his service
Hoorah
to his
for
country.
the Marine Corps.
Indeed.
Yes, sir.
So we will not be there for the Worthing game. The following week will be the bye week. So in a couple of weeks, we will start the playoff run. Ball away to Arlington 2014 will begin in earnest, and we will be ready to go. For Mike Lockwood, Lewis Perrin Jr., the Coach William Sallin, of course, Senior Stats in the Stands, Lewis Perrin Sr. Final score is Lamarck 49, Kashmere 40,
And
Cougars take state.